Yeah.
Now, why I did this, I don't know either.
Taking the life of a human being is one of the worst crimes against humanity. But when arrogant teenagers happen to be the perpetrators, they fail to recognize the weight of their actions and think that they can get away with it.
Basically, her sister-in-law, there was just a situation with her.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry to anyone that's gonna be affected by this.
I'm roasting. I'm done with your BS. Let me take you back to your grandma. Are you done?
These are the times when arrogant teenagers thought they could get away with murder. Starting with 17-year-old Janine Gonzalez, who found fun in taking life and thought that she could get away with it.
How does it make you feel?
This make me feel like I'm going to hell. That I'm not gonna lie.
You be in charge of
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
That's deep, right?
Yeah, that's insane.
It's Janine.
Mhm.
Alright, could you stand up for me? Just turn around, put your hands behind your back.
On August the 11th, 2022, officers were dispatched to a residence after receiving a call about an ongoing physical altercation between two women, 27-year-old Antonetta Stevens and 30-year-old Ashley Bocanegra. According to reports, Antonetta was livid after learning about Ashley's intimate relationship with her partner Danielle Gonzalez, and in a quest for vengeance, she lured Ashley to a residence with the vile intention of jumping her.
What's going on today? The feelings that they were fighting.
Yeah. This girl, she came to my house. She's gonna sleep with my fiance. She works over there. She's his manager, and she keeps on forcing him to have sex with her after he's been cut it off, or she's gonna fire him. And we ended up fighting right there because she approached my home. This is my home. She lives all the way over there. Is everybody in the house right now? Oh, just me. I'm the only one that fought.
It's her and her fiance, and then one of her friends that was there. So everything's separated.
Not family violence.
Right. No. It was. He was cheating on her with his manager at 4.
The following day, police officers returned to Antonetta's residence after Ashley tragically passed away from head injuries which she sustained during the fight. As this was now a homicide investigation, officers arrested all parties involved in the fight, including Antonetta's 17-year-old sister-in-law, Janine Gonzalez, who set the altercation in motion and filmed it.
Hey! At least it's not blazing hot in here, right?
Yeah.
You look comfy. Can you sit right here for me? Dirty. Where's the dirty at? I swear it was just
Girl,
dirty.
you
That's
seeing
crazy.
stuff.
Basically, her sister-in-law, there was just a situation with her brother. There's a whole situation, whatever. We just got through talking to Antoinette. So basically, we just gotta get your side now. Because you are in here, he has to read some stuff to you. So he's gonna be the lead detective, so he's gonna do most of the talking. But I'm just in here because I'm kind of familiar with it. But I'm here too.
You go to school?
Yeah.
Where do you go to school at?
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Mhm.
Oh, in college?
I'm a senior.
Senior in high school?
Mhm.
Okay. You're just visiting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I took flight.
Flight? Okay.
Yeah, I come here every summer.
Okay. You ever visit the city at all? No? What
Not
about,
yet.
What about Albany?
Albany? No.
No? Canada? You're right there.
I know.
You ever been to Niagara Falls?
Yeah.
Yeah? On the New York side?
I think, yeah, I have.
I heard it was much nicer over there
Yeah, it
in
is.
Toronto.
It is.
Yeah, I've seen pictures, but I've never been.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I'll judge you. You were like, I never went to Niagara Falls. I'm like, girl, did you even leave your house? Like,
Oh my god.
Like, no.
But yeah, so I'm just gonna read you your rights just because we're here at the police station. It's just something you always hear on TV and cops and in the movies. I'm sure you heard it a million times. Right. And having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now? Yes. Yeah. So just go through basically since I wasn't there and I'm playing catch up basically. So what happened?
So like, let me start to where it leaded.
Okay.
Okay, so like, since I've been down here, they haven't been on good terms. So, arguments back to back. So like, we just came back from Florida like not too long ago from her mom's wedding, and we left on bad terms with everybody because my brother got into a incident with her stepdad. So ever since that happened and we left Florida, it's just been rockier. It's just been worse arguments and so Yeah. Sorry, I just cursed.
You're fine.
Okay.
You I was up earlier.
Okay. So, like, you know, they're arguing or whatever. So, my brother, him being a man, cheats. Like always, you know, he's feeling less than, he thinks it's okay to cheat, so, you know. He tells me who's he cheating with and stuff. Now, me and my stepsister, I mean, not my stepsister, my sister-in-law, we're very close, like, so close, like, you understand. Like, she's more of a sister to me than my brother's a brother to me, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
very
So,
close.
like, we're very close.
Yeah.
So, once he told me, I was just like, ooh, I want to tell her.
It's girl code. You have
Yes,
to.
right? So, especially when, right after he told me what he was doing, he wanted to do it with her. So I was just like, I'm about to tell her.
Down at the station, Janine narrated the genesis of the fight and what triggered Antonetta. At this point in time, she felt she was only there as a witness, but as things progressed, she began to understand the kind of deep mess that she had gotten into.
I let a few days go by because I wasn't sure. I didn't want to stir up the pot because I already know they had problems. So I'm like, maybe it'll come to light before I have to say anything. Obviously it did, but I still told her. So 2 days prior before this day, we were just chilling. She was working, and Daniel did something to her to make her upset. So we were talking or whatever, and I was just like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you." No, I didn't forget, but I still, you know. So I was like, told her what happened. He explained what she did or whatever. She was like, "Oh, really?" She's upset or whatever. I was like, "Don't tell him that I told you, because he's gonna be mad at me."
Right.
Okay, so after that, he explained how the girl looked to me though, and you know, curly hair, Puerto Rican, skinny girl. So I was like, alright. So then I explained it to Antonetta. So the next day after that, we went to the store. Last night. We went to the store last night, and we were walking to Quick Trip. Quick Trip is right there, you know.
I know, it's like I walked earlier.
Yeah.
I thought that was you guys.
So we walked to Quick Trip. As we're walking to Quick Trip, both of them are walking together from Quick Trip. So they're just now leaving, and we're just now coming. So Antonetta's like, "Is that Daniel walking?" So now she runs to him like, "Who is this?" So he's like, "Oh, it's my worker," or whatever. Mind you, before we walked to Quick Trip, we asked him, "When you go on your break, can you take us to the store?" He said he couldn't leave on his break. So when we saw them walking, it was like, "You just said you couldn't leave on your break. Now you walking with her to the store?" So she's upset now. You couldn't take me to the store, and now you're walking with the girl that you just explained to me how she looked, and she fit the description. So, you know, she's upset. Big old argument outside. So we finally got her to calm down. We went to the car, and then when that happened, she was like, oh, basically trying to argue with Antonetta because you know how Antonetta's attitude was. So, you know, she didn't want to seem a little softy in front of my brother. So, you know, arguing. And then she walked away. I went to her, and I was just like, listen, the problem. I explained to her the problem, because I guess I don't know if she was his manager or the co-worker. I don't know. But I explained to her the problem or whatever, and I let her know, like, that's my brother, and you're basically you fit the description of the girl that he was cheating on with her with. So yeah, that's why it's a problem now. And she's like, "Oh, what that got to do with me?" Act like she was a my brother with me now.
Janine went on to excitedly recount the events of that fateful day and seemed totally unbothered that her actions had cost another human their life.
So after that, she's kicking Daniel or whatever. She don't want to live with him no more. It's either he gonna leave or she's gonna leave, and you know she gotta leave with the kids, everything. So it would make sense if he just left. So he's getting kicked out, whatever. And then I guess she was coming to see him. He was getting kicked out. I don't know. I was in those messages. I'm not sure what was said, but I guess she was coming to see him because he was getting kicked out. And Antonetta saw the messages, so she decides Like, yeah, now she's about to come see you. Now I'm about to beat her up. Cause you just saved me from her the other day. No, you know that's how it was. So, she's coming. So it's Netta and me. We go. And she comes to the house. You know, big fight. So, after the fight, we took her phone. We were gonna call her husband to let her know that, you know, to stir some out. We were just like, you know, let's not do all that. She woke up Danielle. Danielle was like, what the whatever. So then, okay, so we closed the door. She started banging on the door like crazy, because, you know, we got her phone. She wants her phone back. Yeah. So then they'll give her phone back, and then I don't know what the hell happened after. She gave her phone back. Literally, like, she left right after. I don't know how she left. Like, I wasn't watching after that, cause my brother was mad as hell, and you know, he don't want me in the business. I was already in it too much. So he's like on my ass, so I'm just like, okay. So I don't know what happened after she left, but literally right after she left, a third party called the police. They came, you know, made a report, and then after that it was over, whatever. And then just know you guys came. And yeah, that's all I know.
When you guys fought, how long did that fight last?
2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was early. But yeah, that's about it.
Have you ever been in fights before?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have? Oh. Okay. You seem kind of athletic. You play sports when you're in school?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do I really look athletic?
Yeah, you look athletic. You got some shoulders on you.
As the detectives led her to reveal more, it became clear that Janine was more than just an accomplice to this gruesome crime.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
You don't know if
I'm
I'm
just-
care about these shoulders.
Well, I apologize if you are.
They're a little, you know, I know.
They're fine.
But so what happened in the fight? That she hurt you? I see some scratch marks on your neck.
Do I? I don't know. I don't think. No, she didn't hurt me.
No. What happened?
No, it wasn't no jumping. No.
Oh, I see.
So tell us about that. Like, how did that happen?
It was very vivid.
I know
It happened so fast. You know, fights are just like a blur when it happens.
Yeah.
But
Where was she? I know you said earlier she came looking for him.
she came because he was moving. He was getting kicked out, and she wanted to be a little writer.
Mm-hmm.
When she knows she a side chick and she got a husband at home. Girl.
I know she's breaking up a happy home, but where was she at? Like,
No, she has a husband as well.
yeah, no, but where was she at?
What do you mean?
You said she came and looked for him. Where was she at? How did y'all make contact with her?
Through messages. Like just like, you know, we seen her.
But where did you meet up?
She was in our complex. I guess she lives like right near us.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think like there's like two sides of the complex. And you know that hill?
Yeah.
It goes around, and like when it goes up and around, there's another complex that looks just like the same.
Mm-hmm. So did she knock on the door at first, or you guys just saw her outside?
Outside. She didn't knock. She didn't get the chance to.
Okay.
Cause like, oh yeah, you got this coming. I'm about to beat her up. So yeah.
Did you guys start yelling at her before you guys approached her, or how'd that go down?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us about that.
It wasn't really it was just like, yeah, and you can't see my and then it was just fine after that. She knew what it was because she got ready too, you know, and it was just fighting.
Who was fighting?
The girl and another.
Everybody?
No.
Girl, you ain't get on in?
No. Like, yeah.
Of course you did. I know you did.
Just a little bit.
You got that's because that's like you said, that's your homegirl.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Tell me about that. How that happened.
I didn't go crazy though, cause she's small as hell. Like, you're enough already. I don't need to be punching her, dragging her. I don't need to do all of that. I'm good.
Yeah.
I give my little hit in, and then that's it. No.
Where'd you get it in at?
I don't know. I know I hit her though. Like in the beginning, she got on the floor. And I kind of like dragged her just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And then I stopped. I was just like,
It's hard. The adrenaline's going. You know, you gotta.
yeah. I was just like, okay, let me stop.
When Janine mentioned putting her hands on Ashley, the detectives began to persuade her into sharing more details about the extent of her involvement. Unknown to Janine, she had just confessed to one of the most detestable crimes ever.
Just a little hit. So I didn't really fight her. That's just crazy.
What made it stop?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a weird question. I never nobody.
Like was she was she saying anything or Ashley? I mean,
No, she was just. I never. Out of all fights I've been in, I never saw somebody talk shit during a fight. Like while you're gonna be up talking. I never met somebody that ever.
What was
did
she
that.
saying?
She was just you know talking. Oh, your nigga doesn't want you. That's what he's doing. Just shit like that.
Yeah.
Throwing it out there. And then like, it was just such a weird fight. Like she was just like, she just kept on talking. Then she was like, "Aren't you his sister?" And it was just laughing all types of shit. It was just weird. She was a weird person. Never. I was like, okay. But yeah.
So how did you guys get her phone?
When we was fighting, she had her phone in her hand. I don't know who poses up with their phone in their hand. If I'm about to fight, I'm dropping everything. I'll show you that right now. But it was on the floor. She was like, grab the phone, I grabbed it. And then, yeah, it was in the house.
You said she said grab the phone?
Yeah.
Antoinette said grab the phone?
I grabbed it.
Okay.
When she was talking back, while she was getting beat up, like, how that make you feel? Well, the stuff that she was saying.
Like, I didn't care.
She was angry, she's mad.
Because, like, she was, listen, I don't get bothered by people who talk stuff. You gotta, like, really do something to me, you know?
She was talking about your brother, though. And your sister.
Yeah, but it was just like, so, like, you.
So you weren't mad? You was just nonchalant, just like whatever?
Yeah, I can't be that mad now, come on. She knew what it was. You're gonna talk regardless. It's a fight. What do you expect? So I'm just like, I've been in multiple fights. They can talk whatever, you know. So yeah, I really didn't. I wasn't getting angry at her. If that was the case, I would have beat her up right after. No. Oh shit.
So you were just standing over them as they were fighting?
Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck? But then I walked away. Damn, was mad as hell. He, like I said, every time we get in the business period, he gets angry. You know, I don't got time for him.
Yeah. But he was sleeping when the fight was happening outside, right? Because you said that she woke him up.
Yes, she did.
By she, you mean Ashley, right? Who woke Daniel up?
She did.
Who's she?
That's not her.
Okay. So you guys were outside fighting?
No. We woke him up when we knew Ashley was coming. And then we was like, yeah, like she's about to get beat the fuck up because now you're getting kicked out and she thinks it's okay to come save you. Like, who is she? You haven't been together for how long? Like, that was weird. So, yeah. That's where that really started. All of that.
So was he outside when the fight happened?
It was. He stayed in. He didn't. He was really trying to restrain Antoinette, like, you know.
But when you guys made it outside, this was before any fighting happened?
What do you mean?
You said that he was awake.
Yes.
And was just trying to restrain Antoinette. Was this before or after the fight we just talked about?
He restrained her after the fight.
Okay.
Like,
so
mid. I can't say after or before. It was like mid.
So was he outside when you guys fought? So how could he restrain her mid-fight?
Because it was like in front of the house. So
okay,
like,
so alright, so let's say, so you guys were fighting, he's not outside. She says get the phone, you get the phone, then what happens?
Then we put it in the house. He's like, what the f***, like, give that bitch back her phone. Da, da, da. So the girl's banging on the door. Da, 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 door. And then Antoinette's like, your bitch is banging on the door. You better answer it. I'm not giving her back her fucking phone because I'm calling her fucking husband and let her know that she's cheating on her with my husband. So yeah, that was that. And then Eventually, she got her phone back. Nobody called the husband.
Although the teenager seemed truthful and willing to comply, the detectives, who already had all the details of the event, began to notice some loopholes in her story.
How did that happen?
She came to me, we were reading the messages, and we were like, yeah, that's the girl that we just saw. Yeah. Yep.
Did you guys text her?
Mm-mm. What do you mean?
Did you guys send messages to her?
No, we don't got her number.
No, I mean from his phone.
Oh, from his phone?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Mm.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because you messed up your story a little bit. I already read the messages. You messed up a little bit.
What was the messages?
He wasn't getting kicked out.
What? Yes, he was.
Mm.
I don't know. What the hell? I didn't. I only saw the messages where he was cheating. So I'm not sure if anybody texted her.
Are you sure?
You know? Yeah.
So Antoinette just sent the message
I'm
first.
positive myself. I'm positive. But yeah, I don't know if there's any messages sent to that lady. Cause I can't say I didn't know if there's messages sent. Pretty
You
sure
were with
there
her
was,
when she was
'cause
still
why else would
texting
she
him.
have come?
You were still with her when she was texting her. I know you guys were sending messages. She already told us you guys were texting her.
Yeah, but I don't know what was said.
So she was
Like,
just texting her.
That's why I said we was getting kicked out. I don't know what was said.
So you didn't send the messages, she just sent the messages.
Yeah, because I don't know what was said in those messages. But I know from seeing them arguing, he was getting kicked out. In the scenario, there wasn't no messages. So, yeah.
Okay, so you didn't see no messages, Antoinette just told you about it, and then
No,
Antoinette was
I
texting
saw-
her?
I saw the messages where he was cheating.
What did those say?
So, oh my, feeling you,
Mm-hmm.
falling for you, some shit like that, hurting each other.
And that's when Antoinette showed those, she showed those to you, and that's when she started messaging her.
Yeah, she showed those to me,
Mm-hmm.
and then she sent a message to her.
Antoinette sent the message to Ashley.
I don't know, yeah, I guess.
Did she tell you what she was sending?
Did like the words and shit? No, I don't know what she said.
You mean you had to know something, you knew she was outside.
But I did know she was outside. Of course I knew she was outside, because if she about to go fight, I'm coming with her. See?
So you knew it happened before it actually happened, because you guys talked about it?
What do you mean?
Are you gonna go outside and fight her?
Yeah. Yeah, we did talk about fighting her. Like, we was talking about it the night we saw them together. And then it led to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you guys did it by messaging her through your brother's phone?
Yeah.
So she didn't know that you guys were gonna go and fight her.
Well, I don't know what was said in those messages, like I said. Like, I wasn't the one texting, but I know, pretty sure she texted her to come fight. So, yeah.
You sure it was text messages to fight, or was it something else?
I don't know.
You don't know, you don't want to tell us. Girl, you've been honest this whole time, it's fine, just be straight up. It's smart.
I know,
That was a smart move, because you
Yeah,
know
I-
if you text her say, come over, I'm gonna beat your ass, she's not gonna come over like that. You know
No,
how you
of course.
y'all were smart, y'all finessed the hell out of that girl.
Of course, she know that if we was to say come. No, she was gonna come fight regardless, to be honest. Cause she told us to meet her off the clock or whatever at 5 a.m. Damn, said don't come. That if we come, he's gonna get fired.
While Janine's chill reaction throughout the interrogation was concerning, what became even more alarming was her indifference at the mention of Ashley's demise.
No, she's dead.
I know that's crazy. Do y'all know how she died? Like
From fighting.
The injuries of her death.
So they had
like,
to do an autopsy, but it was
Heart.
it was a result of her the injury she sustained during the fight.
She was crazy.
How does it make you feel?
That shit makes me feel like I'm going to hell. That I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Like that's really crazy. Like it's crazy.
Like she's not a big girl.
No, she isn't. That's why I didn't watch her. She's too small. I looked at her and I'm just like, how old are you? She told me she was 30. I'm like, you're very small for your age to be 30. Like she looked sick, skinny. That was cool. I was like, nah.
I heard she was pretty up.
I don't know.
Daniel saw it. He said, when I opened the door, I saw her. I was like, oh shit. And I slammed the door because she was so up.
Yeah, he did do that. He did do that.
He said he was shocked because
But
how
I
bad she
didn't.
looked.
I don't know, cause I really didn't see her after that. Like they had me sitting in the back, cause Daniel was on my ass, so I didn't see none of that. But I know they was at the door arguing for that phone.
So you say when she was on the ground you stomped her?
I never said that.
I heard you say you stomped her.
I never said that.
What would you do when she was on the ground?
Said I pulled her hair.
Pulled her hair?
Yeah. And I was like, no.
Anything else you think we need to know?
No, you have any more questions?
Not right now.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Alright, we'll be if you need anything, just knock on the door, okay? Do you have like a watch on or your headphone or something like that?
No, I had my headphones on.
Okay, because the music kept like coming through on your phone and stuff like that. Yes, that's what we're doing. That, so we just gotta
I'm
get that.
dead.
Okay?
I was
Yeah.
listening to music and I'm like, why did my headphones just disconnect?
No, you're good. It was something with the phone.
The girl's attitude during the interrogation proved that she lived under the delusion that she couldn't be implicated in the crime, despite being a major orchestrator.
It's me again. Alright, so we're gonna have to book you into the jail. Your charge is gonna be ag battery, alright, for the fight. Okay. Aggravated battery.
Oh, aggravated battery?
Yeah. So it's just basically just a little more serious than just a regular battery. But we have to take the phone for evidence. Alright, but I want to make sure you're able to have some phone numbers to contact somebody back home.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I just need the passcode so I can get to your contacts.
Let me see.
Because your phone is the evidence, I can't give you the phone. It's just we have policy and procedure about that. Huh?
Turn it off?
No, I'm gonna have
I
to
know.
get your passcode to get it.
You could do my face.
No, it's already because it was off.
What do you mean it was
Your phone was off, so that's why we have to do the passcode.
Oh. Show me the key pad. Cause
Who do you want me to? What phone number do you want from here?
Go to recent contacts.
Recent?
Yes. Go down. Right there, Mom.
Mom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you this so you can take these numbers with you just in case you don't memorize them.
Okay.
So this is Mom.
So what's up for Antonetta?
Same thing.
So what happens?
We're gonna go to the jail. We'll get you booked in, fingerprinted, photo, all that.
And then what else?
Wait for a court.
Okay.
Wait to talk to the judge.
Go down. Go down. That's it. The rest is just hoes.
No other family? Dad, uncles, aunt, cousins? Nobody else.
When the detective disclosed what her charges were, Janine was finally struck with the reality that she was in fact a prime suspect and wasn't beating the repercussions that came with the crime.
Alright, well, last thing, we just gotta take the pictures, okay? I'm just gonna take pictures of you, I know. But you went and checked yourself, you know. You good.
Oh my god.
If you'll stand up against this wall for me.
You gave us the right info, right?
What do you mean?
Like your name and
My
birthday?
phone- Yeah.
How old are you?
17.
Okay. What's your sign?
Pisces. What's your sign?
Virgo.
Virgo?
Mm-hmm. We get along well, though.
Okay.
Don't she posed.
I'm gonna take a whole bunch more.
It's a lot.
Okay.
You're not a runaway juvenile or anything like that, right? Okay. You're not gonna climb up as anybody else, right?
Poor optional clothes. I'm about to be freezing my day off. Hello.
Do you have any questions about anything?
Maybe. I don't know Daniel's phone number.
You want Daniel's phone number?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
she's gonna have it. So
okay, because I can't make a free call if it's out of state. They said. So yeah, I'm gonna need the number so you can put my mom on the thing with it.
okay.
But other than that,
When the fight happened, did you guys did you text or call anyone about the fight? No, you didn't text anybody.
like, what do you mean, like?
Like after, like, did you communicate with anybody after the fight?
No, not really. The only person my mom, she really talked to was my mom, but she didn't really talk about the fight. She was just.
No, I mean like with you with your phone.
Oh no.
You didn't text anybody like I had to go to fight.
Oh no. No, cause I didn't really fight her. So what I'm taking her for? That's like telling my sister's business. It wasn't really my situation to tell people, you know. So I didn't really call, text anybody to let them know that my sister just fought.
Not even after the police or after the apartment?
Oh no.
What about with her?
I'm not that type of person. I'm like, you know, people try to seem cool.
Yeah, the kids that put it on TikTok.
Yeah,
and
they're like, what type of shit? No. Yeah, no.
So you're clear on your charges?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It's robbery.
Robbery? Hold up. What? Robbery?
Yeah.
We didn't steal her phone. We took it so she could come to the house.
Oh, you took it.
Yeah,
You didn't steal it.
she got her phone back.
Ah.
I told you she wasn't leaving unless we gave her back her phone. We just did it to we could call her husband, but we changed our mind.
Ah, okay.
We had a phone today. She got her phone back.
She say it was okay for you to take it?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's a robbery. The other charge is
Murder?
yeah. You be charged with murder.
Me?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
That's deep, right?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
No. What? Please lay hands on her. All I done is pull her.
Even after learning about her fate, Janine somehow managed to find fun in the situation. This behavior of hers signaled deep mental problems that were a cause for concern.
What the First of all, this shirt. Bad outfit. It's like, let me change, please. What the like, I can never, like, I just can't see myself. What the this whole scene weird.
It's Janine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, can you stand up for me? Alright, just turn around with the transpander back. Actually, before we do that, just can you, just take that off. Take off for me. Just make it easier. So, he's got a bag. You can put it all in.
Janine was charged with aggravated battery, robbery, and homicide. She was sentenced to 20 years in prison. The arrogant boy in the next case, who thought he had managed to get away with taking the life of a much younger individual, showed no remorse whatsoever for his actions.
So what did you hear?
I just heard all the gunshots whenever I woke up. I had woke up and heard everything just breaking and they just sped off.
I already knew this was going to happen. I was ready for it. That's why I'm not like crying and nothing.
A 5-year-old is and none of you had the guts to own up to it.
On August the 13th, 2023, police officers received a 911 call from a frantic male who reported that some unidentified individuals had shot up his family's house, hitting an innocent 5-year-old who was fast asleep in one of the bedrooms. Upon receiving the unsettling call, a police unit was dispatched to the residence to provide help to the victims. At the house, officers were met with the heartbreaking sight of a kid on the brink of giving up.
Yeah, they're coming. I need to see where they at. Tell me, please. She's on your far right. Okay, she's on your right. She's on your right. She's in here.
Dude, she's right here.
Excuse me.
She's good, bro. She's good. She's asleep. Look at her. We need a camera.
There we go.
Paramedics.
Do me a favor, guys. Just maybe some more. She's.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're okay, sweetie.
Dude,
what's her name?
I don't know. My mom's baby.
You don't know her name?
Mom! My mom's babysitting her, bro, and look what happened. Oh my god.
Can you open your eyes? You're okay. You're okay. Just stay. I'm right here, okay? Don't move your head, okay? You're okay, I'm right here with you, okay?
Do me a favor. Block off the streets.
Okay.
On both ends. Sergeant's with her. Make sure we're shutting it down on that side. We're shutting it down on that side.
Okay. Keep still, okay? You're fine. You're fine. I know it hurts. You're okay though. Don't worry, you're okay. She's so it's to the right side of her head. She's keeping that side down, so it's good. Kind of keeping. Huh? Oh yeah. Baby girl. Baby girl. You're okay. They need to hurry up though. You're okay, baby. You're okay. GSW to the right side of her head. And she kind of, it seemed like she just went out of, like she stopped breathing completely, but I rubbed her sternum rub and she started breathing again. Okay.
I can see her belly moving. Scoop her. Yeah. Just grab it and walk it out. Yeah.
Once medics arrived and the little girl, identified as Galilea Samaniego, was finally taken to the hospital, officers channeled their attention towards finding out the perpetrator responsible. Everything was confusing at first, and with no sign of a lead, resolving the case seemed like an impossible mission.
Who's knows the most? He lives here. Oh, my mom. Where's she at? Mom,
I went to go look further.
she went to go look for the mom. My mom lives in the front, dude. And I'm trying to get her to come over here, but she's not answering.
Well, who knows what happened? That's
my nephew. Marco!
Hey,
come here.
Come here, man.
What happened?
Do me a favor, man. Give us a few minutes, okay?
Don't worry.
Alright, I need you to tell me exactly what happened.
I was just laying down and I was just sleeping and I heard the glass, everything breaking and everything was getting shut up. I don't know, whatever that was in the middle of in the living room was all broken.
Was there a party or anything going on?
No, I don't know. There's nothing going on here. The kids were sleeping. They were just sleeping. I don't know what. It's just happened out of nowhere.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Was she in that room?
She was laying down in that room and.
Where were you at?
I was in the other room, the one next to her.
Okay. So what did you hear?
I just heard all the gunshots whenever I woke up. I had woke up and heard everything just breaking and they just sped off. I just heard the loud cars go off.
As officers continued to rummage the scene, attention was drawn to Galilea's siblings, who had thankfully survived the shooting despite being in the house.
You guys doing okay? Yeah? Who do you guys live here with? Mom or dad or anything? Your mom? Okay.
She was just babysitter when my mom went to work.
Okay.
I had a bad
Can you guys just hang out in here for a few minutes till we come back and talk to you guys? Okay, well there's gonna be another police officer that comes in, okay? I just need you guys to hang out in here. Don't go into the rooms over here, just stay in here, okay? And what's your name, dude? Javier? Okay, Javier, I'm Albert. So I want you to be in charge, and I want you to let them know that they need to stay in here, okay? And we'll be back in a few minutes. Where are you guys going?
This is the second
Ellas viven
grandmother
en mi
baby
casa,
sits,
pero su mamá no sé por qué las dejó.
Who has all of their information that we can write down real quick? Your mom.
Jessica
Where's she
Moya.
at? Where's Jessica?
I think she went out or something. They're watching them for her. My mom was watching them last night.
Okay.
But they usually live with her.
It's Javier, right? What's your last name, Javier?
Is
You doing okay, dude? The one who went to the hospital, is she their sister? What's her name?
Gavilia.
What is it?
Gavilia.
Gavila. What's their mom's name? Jessica?
Jessica Moya.
Jessica Moya. Alright, so where are you going to take the kids now?
she's going back to her house. She lives right here.
Just to Jessica's house?
Wait.
And they're going to be with you at the house there?
Yeah.
Okay. So them three, the one who went to the hospital, and who else was inside the house when this happened? These two here?
Yeah, the kids and my mom.
Where's your mom?
She just left with the paramedics to the hospital.
She went, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys weren't here?
No, we just got here.
Okay.
This is my nephew and my mom is the lady that left.
She called you?
Yeah, she called me and I drove straight over here.
Are you guys able to hang out for a little bit?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18. Okay, just to be here for them, if you guys can. What's your name, man?
Jesus. Jesus, J-E-S-U-S.
Did you notice anything else, man? As
No,
far as, like,
dead asleep and all I heard was everything just going off and
so
the
you
glass
heard
breaking.
gunshots.
Whenever I heard the glass break, I was like, I knew it was something that it was coming to this house because I heard the glass break, so I was like, it's close.
Which glass did you hear
It
breaking?
was, I don't know, I think it was inside one in the middle of the hallway. It was all broken on the floor.
Did you hear anything else, like maybe yelling or cars driving or anything like that?
No, I just heard all the gun just whenever everything started going off.
Okay. Sounds good. If you guys just want to hang out for a few, okay?
With time passing by and the shooter still at large, the cops knew that they needed to act fast. They proceeded to speak with neighbors, hoping that they would provide some information which would lead them to whoever was responsible.
Hello. Do you live here? Have you been home for a while? All morning?
I heard what happened this morning.
You heard it?
I'm kind of scared.
Can you tell me what you heard or saw?
Shots only.
Did it sound like any vehicles were involved? Did it sound like the gunshots were right here, or did it sound like they were far away?
No, right here because I live over there and I live with the window open. And I thought it was here in my house. It was like very close.
It sounded like it was really close up.
Yeah, very close.
Did you ever look out?
No.
To see anything?
No.
Did any other police officers talk to you yet? Okay. If you mind, I'm just gonna get your name and phone number, just so in case we can call you and ask you if you remember anything else. How many gunshots do you think you heard?
A lot.
Like more than 10?
Exactly. I don't know if it was more than 10, but it was a lot.
What's your name?
Aurora. Yes, God. And as soon as that happened, we heard you guys, and we said, thank God they got here early. But the neighbors, they're okay.
Someone got hurt, so let's figure out exactly what happened. You don't have any cameras on your house? All right, Aurora, thank you so much.
Sadly, despite doctors' efforts to save Galilea, she succumbed to the injury. The news about her passing was relayed to her distraught mother, who never imagined that a day at the babysitter's would end in such disaster.
So before I leave, I'll go ahead and give you a little bit more time with her, and I will have to get my transporter notified, and I will have to get her into that bag before I leave. Okay, but I do ask that you both go ahead and step out. Seeing this next process is not something that I recommend. Okay, I will be very gentle with her. I can assure you of that. Okay. Okay, so is your mom?
It's a friend.
Your friend that's in there? Okay.
Okay. Again, I am sorry for your loss. Yeah. If you need anything, you can ask him. Detectives are gonna come, so they're at the residence where this incident happened. They're investigating all of that there, and then they'll come this way, okay? And he'll keep you posted too.
After Galileo was pronounced deceased, the case grew in significance and was officially declared a homicide investigation. The first person to be brought in for questioning was the child's mother, who provided detectives with her theory of what could have happened.
So I told her she could watch my kids, like I never leave them alone. So it was the lady I used to live with would always watch them. But since I met this lady, she started like, like jealous kind of type. And she sent me a message at 4 in the morning. She said, take well care of your daughter in Spanish. Will you read stuff? Yeah. Let me see it. And who sent you the message? The lady I lived with. And right before, like an hour before the baby got shot. My kids are like traumatized because she's been investigating them. Because me and my husband been on and off since he's been locked up 5 years. And obviously he's like, you're cheating on me, you're with another guy. And I was like, you wouldn't wait for me. I don't think you would have waited for me. So, like, sometimes he would be like 2 months without calling even our daughters. They're in jail. Typical Mexican. But he wouldn't harm his daughter. Like, he's not that type of person. So I just think it's weird, the message. But I don't know. Your kids went Marta last night at 11 p.m. And where did you go? I went to go eat. At 11 last night? Yeah. Okay. We went to the taco truck right here on Janine. There's like a local taco truck. Yeah. Okay. So then you went to go eat and then you just left them with Marta. Yeah. And then I came back and so I found out this. Who told you about it? The lady, she's like, I told you, and never she's coming on the phone. You shouldn't be letting your kids with nobody. She's if they were in my custody, nothing would have happened, she said.
While Galilea's mother had her suspicions about the person responsible for her daughter's demise, officers had their eyes set on the babysitter's grandson, Marcos, who would end up providing them with their greatest lead yet.
Well, he was like, I'm gonna catch him this winter and I see you again. I was like, for what? Why? I told him that's when I was telling him, like, there's some childish daughter. I was like, why is it gonna be such, what, bring up the past, like, something to think about it, bro. I'm gonna try to answer that file, that's something childish. You know, he was gonna get off, and I just left him. I didn't want to deal with it because when I was there to get down, that's my girl.
Who's your girl?
It was my ex. Monet.
Who's your ex?
Monet.
M-O-N-E-T?
Monet. Yeah.
I am finding out all sorts of stuff before I come talk to you guys. I want to know some stuff. Like I told your grandma. She was trying to cover for you, saying, oh, my kid is mijito es un santito. And I was like, no, somebody came and shot up your place because of Marcos. So that little 5-year-old is because of you, and you know that. And did you know that at the other place they shot a room where there was a 4-year-old, Samuel's little brother? So who have you guys either shot up or literally fought or threatened to shoot up? They came and did this to your house and to Samuel's house.
I just promise you I've not done anything like that. There's been nothing, no notifications like that.
Oh my gosh, guy. SWAT was out here because you were linked to a homicide not long ago.
No, I was not.
Yes. You're gonna tell me SWAT wasn't out here because they linked you to Gabriel's death. Yes. So let's start talking. Who's coming after you guys? I need names, I need the cars they drive.
And those police, I don't know what he be in because I think, well, he's pretty broke, so he be in, whenever they shut up the house, they're in those Kia Souls. I think they just right around in the night. I don't know what they're doing at 5:30 in the morning. I think they drink a lot because they're older. And I think, they're drinking and instead of they wanted to come like, hey, my house. Because you don't like me.
Okay, so how do you know about the Kia Souls?
Because I see that my cousin's auntie had showed me a video. She had showed me a video just whenever they had passed. I was like, oh shit, it was this morning. She just showed me on her phone.
Marcos informed detectives about a feud he had with a classmate over a girl, and with the identities he provided, they were able to link the shooting to 5 teenagers, including 15-year-old Alexander Baratza Venza, who was later brought in for questioning. During the interrogation, Alexander appeared to be confident that he wouldn't be going down for Galilea's demise, but when all was said and done, he realized there was no escaping the wrath of the law.
Hey, Alexander.
I was already knew this was going to happen. I was ready for it. That's why I'm not like crying and nothing. Like it hurts me because I saw my mom, seeing my mom cry. It's hard. Yeah.
And you went from Yair's house to Lava Land.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you were alone, like, at that point?
I was in my windows are not tinted. Nothing. If there's cameras, you clearly see.
Sorry, we didn't talk. When was this?
When was this? I think when my mom came for me or when?
When, let's say when Choco called you, or when you went to pick him up.
Like 6 something.
Like 6 something, okay. And what day was it?
The sun was coming up, so it was the next day.
Okay, like you had been out that night, and it was the next. Okay.
Cause I stay out driving around.
What the people that you gave a ride to had done, and that you saw it on the news, and then that's where you knew we were at some point gonna come talk to you, right?
Yeah.
So previous to that, obviously you heard the main article. So let's get to the point. What did they do? What happened?
What I told you. I didn't know. I just picked them up that day. How I told you.
Yeah.
I told you my story.
I'm saying the news.
You know, the news what?
Yeah, what did the news say?
I just heard about when I found out that they were gonna come and talk to me was the day they posted the cars. And when was that? Like 2 days ago? 1, 2?
Maybe Sunday or Monday?
I don't know. They posted the cars, and then that's when. When I heard it said they might have something to do with it. And that's
something to do with what?
With what they said, the shooting, or what they said. That's what I heard on Facebook. Matter of fact, not on the news. Facebook.
They said what?
The cars might have something involved with it. That's what I heard.
Involved with what?
The shooting.
A shooting of what?
Trailer park.
A 5-year-old is dead. And none of you had the guts to own up to it. That I had to come find you. That's what's crazy. Do I think that you guys were trying to kill a 5-year-old? I don't think so. I don't think you guys knew that there was going to be a 5-year-old in that room.
We know that you were in one of the Kias. In fact, you were in the white Kia. You know you were in the white Kia too. So talk to us. Tell us what happened.
So you're saying you talked to someone already? Before me?
So this is the time where you can tell us what was going on in your head.
I already told you.
So, if you didn't kill anybody, tell me what happened, because I know you were in the car.
After investigations were concluded, Alexander was sentenced to 12 years behind bars after pleading guilty to first-degree homicide. If you were shocked by Alexander's nonchalance, this arrogant teenager's lack of remorse after slaying an innocent Lyft driver would leave you even more dumbfounded.
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car.
Exactly.
Who did I murder?
His name is Brandon.
I don't know who Brandon is.
You don't have to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
So that's when I say I killed somebody? So I'm on prison.
You're going to go juvenile detention right now. You're kind of getting ahead of yourself, but yeah, you're going to get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder.
I don't know nothing about no murder.
On January the 26th, 2022, a 30-year-old Lyft driver, Brandon Cooper, was shot in his vehicle while carrying out his routine car drop-offs in the early hours of the day. As officers began to investigate the circumstances that led to Brandon getting hit, they learned about a different complaint made by another female Lyft driver who was en route to the same address as Brandon. The woman had earlier reported that her car was stolen by 4 teenage passengers who had been ordered to be dropped off at a nearby location. Seeing that both rides were ordered from within the same area, officers realized that there was a possible link between the two cases. Quickly, they began tracking the stolen vehicle and found it parked in the garage of a residence where the teenagers resided. Among the 4 teenage boys arrested in connection to the crime was 15-year-old Tylen Peaks, whose interrogation files shone light on the kind of ruthless criminal he was.
Tell me how he came into contact with you today, Mr. Peaks.
I woke up and I just seen the SWAT team. Because my friend woke me up, he said, "Bro, the SWAT team is outside." I said, "Why?" He said, "You don't know, bro, you gotta go outside." So that's when me and my friends went outside, and I just ended up here.
Okay, well, let's back way up then, because obviously the day didn't start with the SWAT team. So what happened way before you woke up to the SWAT team?
I was chilling.
Where were you chilling at? Who were you there to chill with?
Me and Ray.
And who?
And Ray. But I just had pulled up, and then that's when I got sleepy, so I went to sleep.
When you say Ray, you're talking about... Is that who you're talking about? Okay. So who lives at Anna?
My friend.
Who's your friend?
Trey.
Trey, do you know his whole name? Okay, so you and Ray pull up to Trey's house. What time do you get there?
Probably around like 9:30. I don't know, around like 9:30 though.
Okay. Anybody else in the house besides you and Ray and Trey?
And my other friend.
Who's your other friend?
I got caught with.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you.
My other friend, y'all. What's his name? Ray the house with whoever.
What's his name?
Ron.
Anybody else in the home besides you, Ray, Trey, and Ron?
Trey, Mom, and his little brothers.
Tylen outrightly denied his involvement in any of the robbery attacks, but unknown to him, the detectives already had most of the puzzle pieces put together, and there was no way he could lie his way out.
Here, I'll be frank with you. I know you didn't go to sleep. That's not what happened. When Detective Roberts and I sit in this room, we expect you to be honest with us because we are honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you, so I prefer that you don't lie to me. When we ask you questions about what happened, know that we already know what happened. I'm seeing if you're going to be honest with me, and you haven't been so far. And we're right at the beginning, so that's kind of silly, right? So we know that you and Ron and Trey and Ray caught a lift earlier today. You did catch a lift.
So I don't got no proof I caught no lift. I was at the house, I went to sleep. I ain't catch no lift. I don't even got lift money to catch lift.
Well,
the plan's never to pay for it. The plan was to steal the car that's in the garage at the house where you were laying your head. Or where you say you were laying your head, but you weren't. Because the police were out there for like the last 6.5 hours screaming every outside, and you just said the address. Hold on, you just said the address so you know exactly where you were, probably because you heard it 150,000 times when the police were screaming it through a loudspeaker.
Nah, that's because that's not my first time going.
Okay, but you knew the police were out there for hours calling.
I was asleep.
You weren't asleep. You don't sleep through that.
Me, Ray, and Ron was in the basement. He woke me up talking about, bro, the SWAT team, police is outside.
Well, why would the SWAT team be there?
I don't know. That's why Tylen,
why would the SWAT team be there, Tylen? I mean, work with us. How old are you?
15.
15. Okay. You wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to sit in that chair. No. And you wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to catch adult charges for this kind of thing, okay?
We got no charge me for it.
We're going to charge you for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder. So if you want to say I was asleep and you want to go with that, then cool. We'll just take you across the hall and then we'll book you. And then your story doesn't get out, and then we'll go with the story that the other 4 people have told already that may or may not paint you in a pretty bad light. So this is the save Tylen's behind moment not, I don't know nothing about nothing, you ain't got nothing on me. Because you're going to go to jail this morning for 2 counts of robbery and a count of aggravated murder. Okay? That's what's going to happen. This isn't ripping cars off and stealing phones and all the little ticky-tack nonsense crap that you guys have been doing for the last 6 months. You're going to go to jail for murder. Okay? You guys are all just tearing stuff up. You're all just acting like knuckleheads and doing all kinds of criminal nonsense. This isn't the first lift you guys have done. You've probably done 10 of them. Okay? You're gonna go get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery. You took 2 cars this morning. And the second one resulted.
Do you understand? What proof do y'all got?
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know y'all was there.
What do you think that everyone else is? What do you think everyone else has been in here and said, sitting in that chair right there?
I don't know what they said. I don't know.
You're right. You don't know what they said, but we know what they've said. And if you go with this, you're not helping yourself at all. If you do this nonsense,
you're a liar.
If you do this nonsense right here and stand on, you ain't got nothing, young man. I've been a police officer for almost twice as long as you've been on this planet. Okay? You understand that? I spent a long time doing this. You're not the first 15-year-old to sit in that blue chair and lie to me, and you're not going to be the last. You did some really terrible things this morning, and stuff went sideways on the second one. And if you say, I don't know nothing about nothing, I was in there sleeping, and then somebody woke me up and said, SWAT team's out there, and you stand on that, then that's the story you get to carry until this is over. Okay? That story doesn't hold water, man. That's a leaky bucket. And if that's what you want to carry, then that's fine. You just tell us that that's your story, and we'll lock it right in that camera right there.
The detectives continued to apply pressure on Tylen, hoping to get a confession out of him. But this kid was already accustomed to the game and wasn't ready to budge. He was pretty confident, and his body language showed it. He was relaxed, leaned his weight on the chair, spoke with the confidence of a kid who was confident that he would get a pat on the back. If the detectives didn't know any better, they would have probably concluded that he wasn't guilty.
Do you even feel bad about what happened? Do you feel bad about what happened? I just told you, ag robbery, ag murder. You know exactly what here. His name is Brandon.
I don't know who Brandon is.
You don't have to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
So you're trying to say I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme. I am telling you that when we come in here and we ask questions, we don't ask questions.
Look at all these pages. You're not number 1, bro. Okay?
You can't read them out?
No, I'm not gonna read anything. I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did. And that's how this works. Or you say I didn't do nothing, I don't know nothing about nothing, and then I use the rest of this stuff to put you in prison for a long time. This isn't going to juvie, bro. This is getting bound over to adult court and going to prison for aggravated murder.
So y'all trying to send me to prison for murder?
Oh, you're gonna get this. This isn't going to juvenile court, buddy. These are all going to be bind over cases. This is an aggravated murder.
So y'all trying to send me?
Don't ask me what we're trying to say. We're telling you were involved in 2 aggravated robberies this morning, one of which resulted in the death of a grown man who was just trying to make a living. That's what we're telling you. Now you tell us your part in it, or you say I was sleeping and that's it, and then we'll fill in the blanks. But you don't. I can assure you that you don't want the 2 of us to fill in the blanks.
We sit across from, I would say, 2 different types of people every time we interview. We sit across from people who are straight monsters and don't have anything but ice in their blood, and we sit across from people who make mistakes and feel bad about what they do. Those are the 2 that we have. It's up to you to be whatever person that you want to be, but that's the type of people that we sit in these chairs. I think you feel bad about what happened. I don't know, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't care that guy had a wife and kids and mom, brothers, sisters. That guy could have been someone you knew. You didn't, but he could have been. How are you, 15, and you go to what school? Meadowdale. So I know for a fact that you've known people from Meadowdale who have died or been murdered. Am I wrong?
No, man.
probably a handful of people that you cared about, right? So I think you probably feel bad about what's happened, but again, we have two people that we interview. We interview people, and part of my friends who don't give a and have ice in their bones, and that's what it is. Or we interview people that actually realize they've made a mistake and they feel bad about what's happened and they feel bad about what's gone down.
Tylen, we're past the I wasn't involved. Okay, that isn't even a question whether you're involved. Because you're sitting in that blue chair. Because they're serving a search warrant on the house right now. Because we know you were involved. Because these other 12 pages of paper say that you were involved. After you stick to some nonsense story like I was in there sleeping when the police were screaming through the PA for the last 7 hours, everyone came out their hands up. I know they were doing it because I was standing outside the house for an hour and a half myself while they did it.
As the detectives remained relentless in their pursuit for a confession, Tylen began showing interest in telling the truth. However, he continued to hold back with the thoughts that they had nothing on him, and he wouldn't go down as long as he kept silent.
We're giving you the opportunity to be honest with us. I'm telling you that we already know that you're involved, and we already know that you were there. That's not a question. This is your only chance to get your version of events out there, whatever that version may be.
This is it.
Alright.
Like no lines, the whole line.
Second lift, I don't know about no murder or none of that.
Talk about the first. We'll go one at a
First
time.
one, I know about the.
Okay, we'll talk about the first one then.
We went to lift and we told her.
Who's we? This is where we snitch on everybody in here. Everybody gets told off.
The people who said that whoever.
No, when you say we means I give names.
I can't get no names.
Okay, well that's not how this works. You can be one of four, or you can be one. We split the penalty 4 ways, which is the right way to do it because you didn't do it all right. So when you say we means I tell on people. Because see these 12 pages of stuff, that's people saying, yeah, we did this. Who's we? Okay, and okay, and okay, and okay. Now what did the 4 of you do? We did this. I did this. He did this. They did that. The snitching, the no snitching thing doesn't work in this room because no snitching gets Tylen screwed. Okay? That street code doesn't exist in here. This is save Tylen's narrow behind because no one else is going to save it. And no one else has saved it. I can assure you of that. Okay? This is, I tell my story and I tell on everybody because I'm not doing this by myself. Or you can say we, and I'm not going to tell on anyone and tell you who's we, and that's fine. We'll go with what we got here and we'll fill in the blanks. And then you look like a liar. So you lie a minute, we'll just stop it and we'll go across the hall and we'll book you in. No more lies. If you want to lie, save us our time. We got other stuff to do.
Understand that we're looking for 2 things. Well, really, we're just looking for one. We're looking for the truth. I don't know you. I've never met you before. I didn't know the gentleman tonight. Never met him before. We are here for the truth. We are fact finders. So when people lie to us, and we know they lie, because we already know the answers to a lot of the questions we ask, all that does is, like you said, waste time. This is your only opportunity to give us whatever version of events you're going to give us. I recommend that it's the truth because I don't know about what your upbringing is since you're living with. My parents always raised me to be honest, and sometimes there's consequences to honesty. But I know when I take my lumps that I've accepted that responsibility.
Somewhere somebody's taught you some respect because you say yes ma'am to her. Correct? So somewhere somebody, mom, grandma, grandpa, somebody has instilled some respect in you. You don't use it all the time, but it's in there. Just go use that, okay?
I think you feel bad about what happened, so we want to hear what from your perspective, what happened.
Slowly, portions of the truth began to come out in Tylen's confession, but the detectives were well aware that this was only a fragment of the whole truth.
Alright, it was me, Ryan, Ray, and Church. But I don't know. I just know about the first lift.
So tell us what happened.
we booked the lift, and then we just told her to get out the car. And that's when she got out the car, she started yelling and stuff. That's when we parked the car back in the garage. That's the only thing. That's the only lift I know. I don't know about no murder.
Tell her about who ordered the lift and who was sitting where and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know who ordered the lift.
Okay, where did you guys get picked up at?
Overridge.
Do you know about where on Overridge?
No. It was third time and I was tired.
Where were you going?
I don't know. I don't know where they booked the destination to. I don't know who booked it. I don't know none of that. I just know we just told her to get out the car. She got out. And that's when we parked the car in the garage. That's when I went in there and I went to sleep. I swear to God, I don't know nothing about no murder, nothing. I don't know no brain. I don't know nothing about no second lift.
So were you one of the people with the gun?
No, I don't got no gun. That's why I'm saying what gun do I got to murder somebody?
So who had the guns?
I don't know who had guns. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't know. That's why I'm telling y'all I don't know who murdered anybody. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
We're not even talking. We're not even there yet. We're still at the first lift. We know that there were 2 guns. We know that. You got all 4 get in the car?
Huh?
You all 4 get in the car?
Yeah.
Where were you seated at in the car?
I was like all the way on the other side. It's like.
Well, let me make it easier. Front or back?
Back.
Closer to the driver's side or closer to the passenger side?
Like, middle type stuff.
Okay, so who was to your right and who was to your left?
I don't remember.
I
just know I was.
There's 4 of you smashed in a back seat. You don't know who's next to you?
I just know I was always my brother Jared. It's the only thing I know. I think he was on the left of me or something. Or he was on the right of me. I forgot. So no, I was next to my brother.
Well, being in the back seat and being in the middle means that you had a pretty good view of the show.
I was like.
So who had the guns?
I don't know who had the guns. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know nothing about.
There's 4 people in a space the size of the back seat of a Subaru.
It's me, Ray. I don't know on the other side. I just know it was me and Ray. That's all I know about.
Did you have a gun?
No.
Did Ray have a gun?
No. I know my brother don't have no gun.
But you know he doesn't own one, but did he have one at this time?
No, he did not have no gun.
When you're telling her to get out of the car, where are you at?
Me, I'm still in the back seat.
Okay.
I just told her to get out of the car, and that's when I told them to turn me out back at the house. And
Do you know what physical location you were at?
No, I don't know my way around there, and that's what I was trying to tell you. I don't know who booked who is. I don't know nothing about that. I just know I gotta know where.
You told her to get out?
Yeah.
Did she get out?
Yeah.
Did you take anything from her?
I told her to get out. No, I didn't take nothing from her. I don't got nothing from her. That's when I just told them I'm back out because I'm sleepy. Once you sleep.
Did you drive?
No, I don't know how to drive.
Who drove?
I don't know.
Come on, man. You can't do this, Tylen. This doesn't work, man. You're gonna just. You're in for a penny. You're in for a pound. Okay. We're here. You're sitting in the chair. You're caught. You're not going home. You're getting booked. There's no way around it. There's no out. Okay. There's nothing that you're gonna say that's gonna make you walk home and go to sleep in your own bed. Nothing. Okay. That's off the table. So you can tell the truth, or you can keep, I'm gonna spoon feed you a little bit of truth, and then I'm gonna lie some more. But that's not happening, man.
So why I'm in here then?
Well, because you're in here trying to tell your side of the story instead of letting everyone else tell your side of the story.
I was just talking about my side of the story.
Well, you told part of it, so keep going.
And that's when I told them to drop me back off at home. And that's when they did. Me and Ray.
Drop you back off home?
Like at the house. At the end, and that's when me, Ray, and Ryan went in the basement. First it was me and Ray. That's when we went in the basement, went to sleep, and I saw Ryan get in the bed. I don't know nothing about no murder. That's why I told you I was in the basement sleep. I don't know about no murder or nothing.
Although he confessed to the first robbery, he still maintained knowing nothing about the second one that resulted in the driver's demise. However, it wasn't long afterward that he changed his story yet again.
Are you familiar with the neighborhood you were in?
Nah, I've been there before. I've been to his house before. That's why I was saying. That's why I know his address.
I mean, not only his neighborhood, but the neighborhood that you guys did the lift stuff in.
Dayton.
Obviously, he's already told you that he's got lots of experience as a police officer, as a detective, as do I. And one of our biggest things that we do, first thing we do is go get surveillance video. Do you understand that there's a ton of houses that have Ring, Net, I don't even know all of them, Blink. And unfortunately, especially when someone dies, people are usually willing to hand that stuff right on over to us. Do you understand what I'm telling you? There's videos everywhere, both in his neighborhood and the neighborhood you were in. So be honest with us, because every time that you lie, and then we figure out that you're not telling the truth, because like I said earlier, we already know that you've lied to us. It just makes you look bad.
And then we chop up your lie at the trial. Because like, my client said he did this and this and this. Well, here's a picture of him getting out of the car. Oh, okay, I guess that was a lie. If you tell us lies and you tell an attorney lies, he can't help you. Because we're gonna destroy your lies with evidence. That's what we do. Okay? So if you, here's what you're doing. You're digging a big hole and you're gonna throw yourself in it. Okay? You're gonna dig a big hole and then you're gonna put yourself in the bottom of it. And what you're doing now with, I went home and went to sleep, is you're pulling dirt in on top of yourself, right? You're not helping yourself at all. You're digging a hole that we're gonna disprove everything you say. You're like the last person in here, man. Okay? You're the last one. So everything that we've heard this story multiple times.
A lot of times.
And if it's you're telling us nonsense, then I mean, we'll let you talk for a minute, but we're like, okay, you're just wasting our time. You're talking and you're saying something that couldn't possibly be true. Okay? You're here. You're involved. There's no negating or minimizing what happened. Okay? You're totally in it with both feet in the quicksand. All right? You're in it. Everyone says you're in it. We know you're in it. And cameras from all over the neighborhood are going to say you're in it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Some of these guys have cameras in their cars because they've been robbed before. You ever watch any of them videos where people got a camera in their car? One points out the front, one points in the back? Because they're Lyft drivers or Uber drivers, they've been robbed before. People jump out of the car and rip them off for money. What do you think there's going to be? There's going to be a great big clear picture with 4K video. You know what I mean? And you're going, I wasn't in there. I didn't do that. I wasn't part of that second one. You know how easy that's going to be for us? Press play.
It's hard to argue video.
Look at you have a very distinct look, right? Your skin is a rail. You got big crazy twisty hair. You stick out like a sore thumb. You think it's going to be hard to point you out of a video? No, not at all, man.
Tylen finally gave in to the pressure and admitted his involvement in the robbery that led to Brandon's demise. Although they were getting somewhere, Tylen's confession still hadn't answered the detective's major question. Although he was still a little resilient, the good thing was that he had started to crack. Soon his body language would begin to show that he was realizing what a big mess he was in, and age was probably not going to excuse him.
You can't say, I didn't do this, I wasn't involved, I didn't do nothing, and then we're gonna disprove all of it, and then you're gonna look like a liar in front of a jury, in front of the judge, in front of an attorney, in front of friends and family. Your family, Tylen would never do this. And then they're gonna be sitting in the back of the trial and watching like, see, I knew he didn't do it. And then we're gonna go, press play, and there you are. And like, oh my God, he did all this. And he lied about it. Lying doesn't help you. Being truthful and being remorseful, like she said, yes, I was a part of this and it was terrible and I'm very sorry for my actions. And you know, you do big kid stuff, you get big kid trouble. People don't get in trouble. People don't get caught and sit in that chair the first time they do something like this. Okay? Right?
So if you sit in this chair, what that mean?
What I'm saying is, most people don't get caught the first time they do something that they shouldn't. So the fact that you're sitting in a chair, and I've read your name in police reports before, okay? And several of your buddies, they like to steal cars. So, and rob people on that kind of hidden licks is what, and it's frightening because you guys are very, very young. You guys should be playing basketball and, you know, playing video games, and instead you want to steal cars and stick guns in people's faces. The fact that you're there, and the fact that you're even here, you probably didn't get caught the first time you did something illegal, is my point. No more lying. The truth, all of it, the part that makes you look bad, the whole 9 yards.
The truth is hard sometimes.
But it's the easiest story to tell. Right? Somewhere somebody instilled right from wrong in you and respect. Listen to that person, not the street person in your ear saying, "Hey, got nothing on you, bro." You're in that chair, so we got something on you. Okay? Tell Detective Woody the truth, please.
I looked the second lip. That's why it was a guy. That's when I got in there. But I came in there late. It was like real late. So that's when I was on the, I know I was still by break. I was on the window side. That's when they stopped. That's when I think I got out the car. There was one to the destination. I got out the car. I know I started walking. Me and Ryan, we got out the car. And I would have seen this crash, like they crashed the whip. That's when I just ran. That's when I found Ray, and that's when me and Ray went back to the house. That's when I really went to sleep.
Who did you say got out of the car?
Me and Ryan. And then that's when I ran, because when I saw the car crash, I just ran. And that's when me and Ray ended up finding each other. That's when we went to that house. That's why I don't know nothing about no murder, any of that what y'all talking about.
Who had the gun?
I don't know who had guns. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know who had guns. I don't know nothing about no murder.
And I'm sorry. So you're saying Terrion or Ron and you went to the window or got out of the car again?
Yeah, I just got out of the car. That's when I told Ryan to get out with me because I don't know my way around there. And I just ran when he crashed the whip. That's when I ended up finding Ray, and that's when it took us like 2 minutes to get back to the house because we don't know Ray around there.
I'm guessing you thought it was going to be easier than that because it sounds like you tried to pull him out of the car. Am I wrong? I'd say that I must be right.
I'm going through my notes, man, you know, so tell what you did.
I opened up this door, and that's when he just scared off. That's when I ran, and he crashed.
Who was with you when you tried to open up the door?
Oh, Ryan.
Terrion?
That's when I just ran.
After several hours in the interrogation room, it became clear that Tylen wasn't going to provide detectives the answers they needed. And with this realization, they knew it was time to wrap it up.
So who had the gun that time?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know who had a gun. I don't know who shot that gun. I don't know who got murdered. I don't know who murdered somebody. So I'm trying to tell you, I don't even know why I'm in here. I'm trying to get charged with it.
Because when you're a part of it and someone does this, everyone's as guilty as the person that pulled the trigger. When people get a little group and like we're gonna go hit a lick and then it goes sideways and someone gets hurt, everyone's as guilty as the guy that pulled the trigger.
I don't know who pulled the trigger. I don't know who had a gun. I don't know who got
Who had guns in the beginning of the night?
I don't know. I'm trying to tell you.
How many guns did you know were in your group?
I don't know.
One?
No, I don't know.
Was there a gun?
I don't know.
Did you see a gun?
I didn't see guns, none of that.
Did you see a gun when you got back to the house?
No, I went straight in the basement.
I mean, when the three of you were in there, did anybody have a gun, hide a gun, talk about a gun?
Somebody got rid of the guns.
I don't know nothing about a gun. I don't know who had a gun. I don't know who shot somebody. I just know as soon as I went back to the house, me, Ray, and Ryan went in the basement and went to sleep. All I know.
Well, Tyler, actually that brings me kind of to my next question. How do you feel about doing a DNA standard to use to check against evidence in this case? You okay with that? Are we going to find your DNA on those guns?
No.
How
obviously it's fair to say we're probably gonna find your DNA in the car since you were in there.
I can find my DNA in the car because I was in the car, but I don't know nothing about no murder, none of that. No shots fired. I just ran.
Well, the amazing thing about
I heard
guns
a crash.
and bullets are those things are really loud. I mean, really loud. That's not something you're not going to notice if you're close range. And you would have been close range.
I just know I ran. I don't know nothing about no gun. I thought y'all had cameras or something. Can't y'all see y'all?
Do you feel bad about what happened?
Yeah, I didn't know he got murdered.
What did you think happened when he crashed?
Got out.
Did you see him get out?
I told y'all I ran. I just ran.
What would make you run? If he took off, then why would you run away? I mean,
because he scurried off in the car. I don't know what he was on, so I just ran.
my guess is you probably heard the shots, and that's why you ran off.
Oh, I didn't hear no shot. That's what I'm trying to tell you. As soon as I tried to open up the door, he scurried off. I ran. That's all I know.
Where did you run to?
I just ran. I forgot where I ran to. That's when I ended up seeing Ray. That's only took like 10 minutes to find the house. But I don't know nothing about no gun, no shots fired, murder, none of that. That's what I'm saying.
So, what was the conversation in the house when the police were outside?
Me, I was asleep.
No, you weren't asleep the whole time.
Yes, I was asleep the whole time.
They were out there for hours.
I was in the basement. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, when they first came out to the house, they heard you guys scurrying around.
Well, they ain't hear me doing nothing.
You were doing real good. You can't be asleep in a house for 7 hours while they're in a loudspeaker screaming, "Dave, please!" Everyone come out with their hands up over and over, and then they hit the siren. That's nonsense. People from 5 streets away know that we're there.
Tylen held on strong to his narrative until the end. At this point, he thought he had been successful in convincing the detectives that he was innocent. However, later on, he discovered that this was far from reality.
I'm going to prison.
You're going to go juvenile detention right now. You're kind of getting ahead of yourself, but yeah, you're going to get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder.
Oh, I don't know nothing about no.
Well, the problem is that second count of aggravated robbery, someone got killed in the commission. Why you can not care all you want, but that's how this works. When you do big kid stuff, and one of you decides to go rogue and start shooting guns, and people get killed, then everybody gets charged with murder.
Where you was shot at?
What do you care? You just took off running.
Right, I'm trying to.
I'm not giving you tell me where he was shot.
I don't know.
Okay, well then there you go. You'll hear about it at the trial then.
I didn't know he was killed.
Well, you didn't care to stick around either.
I know. I just ran.
Yeah. Take care of Tylen.
I know.
No, that wasn't a compliment.
Sam, that's what's going through your brain, Tylen.
You got anything else you want to tell us? There's been a bunch of other lift robberies. Did you get involved in those? Might as well clear them all up right now.
I don't know nothing about no other lift robbery.
No?
I don't rob people.
Huh?
I don't rob people.
You don't rob people? Well, you sure just jumped off the high dive on your first one then, didn't you?
Who's your custodial parent? I know you're living with
my mom in the next house.
What's your mom's name? What is it? I'm sorry about your mom. You said.
So, some of these lifts have been done in your neighborhood, in Olive Hills. Doesn't have nothing to do with you? It's funny that there's lift robberies that have been done, that have happened like right where you live. Do you think that would be coincidental? If you were me, would you think that
there's
maybe...
other kids in the neighborhood too?
Oh, there's other kids. There's other kids, but there's other kids that didn't get caught doing a lift robbery this morning. Right? 2 of them. Back to back. Like, that was fun. Let's do it again.
What can we do to find the guns?
Huh?
So what can we do to find the guns?
I don't know nothing about no.
Well, if somebody finds the guns and gets hurt, then
We
you're
got
gonna get charged with that
a ton
too.
of kids in that neighborhood.
What you mean?
A ton. Between Westwood, which is where I patrolled exclusively for a year, and the neighborhood that you live in, there is a ton of children. I don't want these guns disappearing or getting in one of these babies' hands and then accidentally their own head off. Do you understand? That happens, unfortunately, more than I'd like to admit.
Yes, ma'am.
How do we find the guns? How do we help those kids?
I don't know. I don't know anything about a gun. I don't know about him being killed. I'm just now figuring out he got killed today. I don't know who shot a gun. I just know I ran.
You got anything else, Rod?
No, ma'am.
We're gonna walk you back. I don't know unless you want to take a break and then.
No, I think we're good. I think we got what we're gonna get.
Come here with me.
With the confessions from the other teenagers, the detectives managed to identify Tylen as one of the boys who shot Brandon. Tylen Peaks was later charged with Brandon's demise and sentenced to 27 years in prison. Like cold-hearted Tylen, Nathaniel had no care in the world after committing one of the most gruesome crimes.
Is that our suspect? Detective, is that our suspect? That's our suspect. Get him out. Get him out, get him out. Rice. Where'd you find him? He had his hands up by the information post.
Where are we?
The Close Police Department. Are you under the influence of something? Are you under the influence of something?
No.
On August the 28th, 2017, tragedy struck Clovis Carver Public Library, and 16-year-old Nathaniel Joette strolled in with 2 firearms and began shooting anything moving. The tragic incident, which lasted a couple of minutes, would end up being one of the most traumatic experiences of innocent patrons.
That door work? Come on, come on. Come on, go on. What are you doing? Run! You idiot!
Papa, please save me.
Shortly after some victims managed to escape unnoticed and began screaming for help, police officers were notified about the calamity that was happening inside the library, and within minutes, the building was surrounded by cops. Although police officers were unsure of what they were about to face inside, they wasted no time in moving into the building to stop the terror and rescue victims.
I'm at the library, somebody's recording. There's 2 people laying dead up.
Whatever you do, don't.
On your cheek.
They do have victims like this.
Go. Put the phone down and lay down. Lay down. Put your hands up where I can see them. Good? No. Good? We got 2 right here. Step away from the door. Step away from the door. Do it now. Go. Come out. Step away. Step away. Step out. Come out. Step out. Let him get out. Don't know who, you know who.
No, we don't.
Okay. Who's in there the whole while? Get back in there. Get back in there and stay. Close the door and block it. Don't let anybody else in. Okay, stay right there. I'm going in. Go. Police! Show me your hands. It's police. Police! Come here. Come here. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Out. 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 Come on. Yeah. Get in. Right over there. Clear. I got Charles back.
Secure them. Grab
He's good. Put your hands behind your back in this protocol. All right, put your hands behind your back. Okay, all right. This is protocol, okay? He's right. Which way to go?
Right there to the left. That way.
To the left?
That way to the left. Over there. Over there.
Hispanic dude, black dude, what?
White guy.
As soon as the cops went in, Nathaniel immediately turned in his weapon and surrendered without hassle. He was thereafter removed from the building and transported to jail as soon as officers got confirmation that he was the perpetrator of the lurid crime.
Guy on the ground? Does that look like him?
No.
No?
He was skinny, he was young, he had a hat.
Look at him. Come look at him. Come look at his face.
Wait.
Come over this way. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come look. Hurry. Is that him?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I believe it
Okay,
is.
you both just wait right over there. We got it. Jesus. Don't touch it. Why? We're gonna clear it. Where's it at?
That way, I think.
Is that our suspect? Detective, is that our suspect? That's our suspect. Get him out. Get him up, get him out. Rice. Where'd you find him? He had his hands up by the information post.
Down at the station, Nathaniel acted nonchalantly, as if he was unable to understand the gravity of what he had done. Perhaps he was somewhat detached from reality and thought that there wouldn't be consequences for his actions.
Let's try not to move around so much, bro. Just for your safety and for mine, okay? I don't want to have to hurt you, bro.
I'll talk to you.
I'm not here to interview you, okay? That's not what I'm here for, okay? But I'm pretty sure they would appreciate you talking. Okay?
I understand.
If those cuffs on your ankles get too tight, let me know. I'll loosen them if it's going to put your feet to sleep or something like that, okay?
Where are you?
You're at the Clovis Police Department. Sir, you're not injured in any way? Do you need to see the medics or anything?
I don't think so. My ears hurt.
Your ears hurt?
I can't hear out of my right one.
Okay. If you feel that you need to see the medics, I want you to tell me, okay?
Okay. Where are we?
The Clovis Police Department. Are you under the influence of something?
Huh?
Are you under the influence of something?
No. Nobody got hurt. Right.
So I don't know all the details that's going on, all right? But I do believe there are wounded people.
Before finally being transported to jail, he was taken to a hospital for medical evaluation. There, he shared some alarming pieces of information that indicated deep-seated mental issues.
Do you drink or smoke?
I drink.
How much?
Daily?
Do you drink daily?
I do.
Okay, let's drink.
Just trade spots with you, okay?
Like beer, margarita.
3 beers, a couple shots. Tequila.
And do you smoke? Any other?
Xanax, oxycontin, hydros,
What do you take those for? You just take those to take them?
recreation.
Oh.
During his interrogation with detectives, Nathaniel failed to provide the motive behind his sick act. However, after recovering a video, which he recorded before shooting, officers managed to get an idea of what was going on in his head when he marched to the library that day to wreak havoc on innocent people. Although his reasons for making the video remain unknown, one would think that this could have been a ploy to appear mentally unfit in the eyes of a jury.
I feel as though there's no other way about this. I have some mental issues going on. It's not like I'm hearing voices or anything. I'm angry at the world, and I have so much anger, and I can't time what you right. I have so much anger, frustration, and just hopelessness. This needed to happen. It's probably gonna shock a lot of people. No one's ready for this. I'm really mad. I'm in a really mad mood, and this is kind of for people getting bullied, because I'm blaming, that's one of the big reasons, and just because I'm sick.
The atrocious shooting at the library unfortunately resulted in the injury of 4 people and the demise of 2 library workers. Nathaniel Jouet was subsequently sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences, plus 40 years. In the next case, Brianna's world came crashing down after learning that she couldn't escape from the consequences of slaying her best friend.
Did you see what happened?
Man, I got that on video, man. I don't even know where the fuck she got that, bro.
I don't know what exactly happened, but I went like this, and then she dragged me by my hair on the ground, and like there was just blood in my eyes. I'm not going home.
No, you're going to jail.
On the 26th of March 2023, the cops were dispatched to a smoke shop after a fight in the parking lot resulted in serious injuries for one of the parties involved. The fight was said to have broken out between 2 estranged friends, identified as 17-year-old Halia Culbertson and Brianna Barazzini, after they ran into each other at the smoke shop. When officers got to the location, they saw a pack of agitated friends and bystanders, anxiously waiting for help to arrive.
I know. Stay back, all right? Hey, you gotta let them do their work, okay? Oh my God! Come on, guys, let's get back. Hey, back up. Come on, I understand. Did anyone see what he was with? He's asking. What did he get with? Yes. You don't know? They don't know. Hey, man, just let him work. Bro. Yeah, see, just let him work, man. Just let him work.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That they were supposed to be fighting. I didn't see no knife get pulled or nothing. They said no, she bleed on her neck, guys.
What's his name? You know his name? Halia Blue. Halia Blue.
That's all I know. Halia. Where's my little? What's the last name? No, I know yours.
Did anyone see it? The girl did? She's the only one? She's our only witness? Okay.
Where y'all going? Where y'all going? I'm on my way. Let's go.
Vertical Riverside.
Girl trauma.
14.
You were standing right there? All right. Is that from that's him? Okay. All right, come on. You got any ID on you, bud?
I do in my wallet, but I can give you my name, my birthday, and my social real quick.
Where's your wallet at?
In my mom's.
All right. Let's go ahead and have a seat right here.
My sister.
That's your sister that got cut?
No, she's not blood related, but I've known her since she was 12. Bro.
Okay, so a good friend of yours?
Yeah, right. Man.
So what, did you see what happened? You see
man, I got that on video, man. I don't even know where the fuck she got that, bro. Oh, no, bro. It was beef in the side of the square. Get it over with, bro. Country get it over with, Halia. Yeah, country Halia. Country Halia. Country Halia. She got right there. Saw all the blood come out, bro.
The girl in the orange is the one
the girl in the orange is the one who got cut. Take that phone away from me,
all right, yeah, here, let me have your phone. All right, here, I gotta have you sit right here, man. Hey. I need you to just hang out in here, okay?
To get more information about the cause of the fight, officers spoke to friends of Halia who were there when the fight erupted. The details they gathered from these statements would provide them with the answers they needed and lead them to their suspect who had long fled the scene.
You said they got in a fight. Go ahead.
They got into a fight, and as Halia walked to the front door of the Jeep, I saw she had a gash on her. She got in the car, and she goes, "I'm getting nauseous." I hopped out the car. I called 911 because I didn't see the fight. I was sitting in the Jeep looking away because I can't be Brie. I can't be part of that family.
You didn't see the actual fight?
No, but I know who Brie Barazzini is. I know her mother, and I know her address.
Okay. All right, hang out for me, okay?
Clear as a day, you can see the faces on video. If I would have known my sister was gonna get between a fight, like I know it's bad to say,
So Brie was fighting with.
Brie and Halia were supposed to be fighting while they were in the Columbus
Was this
Square.
like a planned thing or what?
No, it was random as she came in while we came in. Like it was random as
in the smoke shop.
Yeah, in the smoke shop right there.
Okay.
It just
and
happened to come in, and they started going at it in the store, and Bree called Halia.
Okay.
Halia is a sober, like she's a recovering addict. So she took that into great offense. You know, I don't know if you've met any recovering addicts, but like me personally, I'm one.
Who was an addict? I'm sorry.
Halia. Halia was an
okay.
addict. So, and she called Halia out on being. Yeah, so like Halia got mad and Halia was waiting outside and they were supposed to just fight. It was supposed to just be a fight. Like I was there. I was supposed to be like in between it. I didn't even see a knife get pulled.
Okay.
Like I'm not sure if it was a knife or if she had a ring on her finger and just got her. Like you know what I'm saying? Like because the knife got pulled out and it was on the ground and I saw it.
What kind of knife was it?
It looked like a switchblade, like a butterfly knife type of knife. But I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. But she didn't have time to pull it out because Halia, like, I'm not gonna lie, that's my little sister, but she smacked the out of her first. Like, you can see it on the video.
Right.
Halia smacked her. All you saw from that was hands on hands. There was no, like, digging into pockets and pulling out and going, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There was none of that, because if I would have seen that, I would have already been in there and y'all would have been called sooner. We didn't know she was bleeding out till she got it back. She crunched Bree in the face. Bree was on the ground and she walked away. Halia walked away, got in the Jeep ready to drive.
Right.
And she was sitting there and comes over to me and goes, she's spitting blood out of her chest. And I come over and I just see, like, right in this area on the right or left side of her chest, blood. My first reaction is take my shirt off, put it on top, put pressure on it.
Okay.
I've had my brothers in my arms because they got and I didn't put pressure on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't put pressure fast enough. So like
that's rough. That's rough, brother.
Man, just please save my sister, bro.
Okay.
Using directions provided by Halia's friends, the cops located Brianna's home and immediately paid her a visit. Unfortunately for Brianna, her plan to hide under the radar and escape the consequences of her actions was quickly sabotaged by this surprise visit.
Do you have anything sharp on you? Anything I need to know about?
Just my views in my pocket.
Just what?
My views in my
Okay.
pocket.
I'm gonna need to hold your view. Okay. And like I said, when you get this back, you'll have this back too. Okay. All right. Come on this way.
When they arrived at the station, Brianna joined detectives in an interrogation room to answer some questions about the incident. Inside, detectives observed her carefully, trying to determine if she was indeed a cold-hearted slayer or just an innocent person caught in the middle of an unfortunate situation.
So, just kind of, I guess, start from just where you were at earlier tonight, who you were with, kind of what you were doing, sort of stuff.
Okay, well, me and my friend left my house, I would say around like 8:45, and we were hanging out all night. And
He come pick you up?
And we went to the area at the square.
So they were 161?
To get drinks and stuff.
Why did you guys choose that one? That's not real close to Westerville.
We always go there. That's just the spot we've gone for years. And we walk in, and I'm grabbing my drinks and stuff, and I hear two girls' voices, the ones that don't like me. And I ignore it. I'm on the phone with my brother. I have my brother on the phone and beside me. We grab our drinks and walk up to check out, and they see me, and they just start running their mouth. Them.
Who were the girls?
It was Halia Culbertson, and I don't know who the dude was.
Okay.
But he was definitely the loudest. But they just kept instigating, trying to get me to fight them, and I was like, you're not worth it. You're not worth it, I'm done, I'm not doing it. And even the guy working had told them to get out. And then they said they were gonna wait for me outside.
What does this all stem from? Like, what's the animosity?
Halia used to be a really good friend of mine. And then I found out a lot that, like, she's just a really bad person. So I stopped being friends with her, and my friend stopped talking to her. And then after that, she pretty much just went crazy, like saying she was gonna kill us and slash his tires and do all these things, and like she does to most people. There's a few people out there that she's done that to.
Slash your tires and that.
I don't know specifically if she has actually slashed someone's tires, but she threatens a lot of people to kill them. And so, the guy working at the smoke shop, we were checking out, he checked us out, and then he was like, wait, I'm gonna make sure they leave. So he walks out, and he looks, it looks like he's just standing there. So I think he told them to leave, and then when we walk out, they were by a Jeep. I think it was a silver Jeep. And they're screaming at me, and then the dude tells Halia to run up on me, and she's walking up, and I keep telling her, I'm not fighting you, back up. I said, you're not worth it. I keep telling her to back up, and I get my knife out in my hand, and I'm holding it. I said, back up, and she attacks me. She first slapped me. She was pushing me. Well, before that, Yad was trying to like push her away from me, but the other guy was yelling at him not to touch her, or else he was gonna do something to him. And I just kept backing up, and then she just attacked me, and I don't know what exactly happened, but I went like this, and then she dragged me by my hair on the ground, and like there was just blood in my eyes. I couldn't see anything, but I don't think I hit her or anything, because I was on the ground getting blood out of my eyes. I had no idea what was going on. I was just in shock at that point.
Brianna's narration of events was consistent with the others, which mentioned Halia as the first striker. However, because Brianna was the first to pull out a dangerous weapon, the detectives needed to gauge what her intentions were toward the 17-year-old.
They were like, I don't know, she was really amped up, and I have no idea why. With me even saying, I'm not fighting you, I'm not fighting you, she was just amped up, and they were instigating.
So then, before any blows, like any hitting or anything like that, you pull the knife out and hold it to your side, right?
Yeah,
That's
I was backing up away from her.
Was it open or shut?
Open.
Okay. Is it a knife you have to, we haven't seen the knives, is it a knife you, it has a sheath, or is it like a pocket knife, or?
It's like a pocket knife.
It's like folds? Okay, so then once you pulled it out, you open it up immediately?
No, it wasn't immediate.
Okay.
But I had it there, and then when she kept getting closer, that's when I opened it.
Okay. Do you remember swinging the knife at her?
Not really.
You
It all happened like really fast.
Yeah. Now, do you remember, did you swing the knife at her as you were backing up or going forward?
I think I was backing up because I was trying to I was putting space in between us by doing that.
It all happened pretty quick.
Yeah.
Brianna claims she had only pulled out the weapon for defense, but her response to the detective's question about the homicide weapon would determine if this was truly an act of self-defense or a sinister intention to end a life.
The last time I saw Halia at the smoke shop, I was with her, and that was probably 4 or 5 months ago, maybe, or whatever October was. I think that's when we stopped being friends, was in October or September. And then I've never seen her before. I heard she went there, but I never saw her.
It's kind of like a hangout type place.
No, I don't usually hang out there. I don't know. They were a while, I think, because they were just standing there talking when we walked in. Yeah, we just went in to get drinks, and because we were about to head back to my house.
And then afterwards, what all happened with you?
I called my mom on the way home. Oh, my brother was on the phone, so he was already in his truck. He was gonna head to me because he was worried. And I told him just to head home because I was gonna head home. I called my mom, told her what happened. I got home and explained it better to them. And I showered. And I just was in my room.
What did you do with the clothes and the knife?
The clothes, I threw them on the ground. I think my brother put them downstairs in the laundry room. And the knife, I don't remember who I handed it to. I just wanted it all away from me, so.
You don't know what happened to all this stuff?
Yeah, I don't know where they put it or anything.
But you took it into the house?
So during the fight, or when she was hitting you, what happened with the knife during that time?
It had dropped on the ground.
Okay.
And it was no longer in my hand.
Okay. And then did you pick the knife up after they went
And
back to
she
the
finally
car?
let go of me. I think I left the stuff on the ground.
Oh, the stuff from the store?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know she had been cut at that point?
I didn't know if it was me or her because they were yelling, saying that they were laughing, saying that she made me bleed. So I was like, maybe there's a cut on me. But then I was looking all over myself. When we got in the car, I was like, I don't think it's me. Because she was just kept hitting. I couldn't see anything because my hair was just everywhere.
Hair was in your face and all that? But then you realized that if it wasn't you, it had to have been her.
Mm-hmm.
Once you were in the car.
Yeah, because as soon as we got in the car, we left. We didn't
Just drove
want
out of there, yeah.
I wanted no part of it anymore.
Did you call the police at all?
No, I didn't know what to do. I thought police would come to my house, like, fast. And then when they didn't, I just went to bed.
At this point, Brianna had yet to understand the extent of what she was dealing with, and in a few moments she would come to realize that she wasn't getting off the hook as easily as she thought.
Just so that you know, Talia was taken to the hospital, and that's where she didn't survive her injuries. So with all the people that we interviewed and the video that we recovered, we're charging you with
No sort of self-defense or anything?
Essentially, it'll be up to the prosecutor's office. We'll present the case to them, and then if they decided that they want us to present to the grand jury, we'll present to the grand jury. If you get indicted for it, then it'll go to trial, it'll go to court, and then you'll be able to present a self-defense claim at that point. Does that make sense? You have any questions for me at this time? Do you want me to call your mom right now, or do you want to call her? You'll get a call when you get to the county jail.
I'm not going home.
No, you're going to jail. Because we're charging you with the
Brianna Barazzini later pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and was sentenced to 3 years in prison. The next case, another mother of a 15-year-old was in utter disbelief after learning that her son was involved in a horrific crime.
In this case, he took off from the police, going like 100 miles an hour and hit and killed another guy. Everybody took off and running. So
Close the door.
Please let me listen.
No,
I don't know what happened.
Like about 2 in the morning, he came running in my room saying he punched the wall.
Yeah, no.
I did not believe him. You have no idea. Okay, I am so upset right now.
On the 12th of July 2024, after receiving reports about a stolen car, police officers drove down to the location where the vehicle was spotted and made attempts to conduct a traffic stop. The driver, however, a 16-year-old male, refused to pull over and sped off, leading to the officers' pursuit of the vehicle. Some minutes into the chase, the stolen car crashed into another vehicle, leaving both drivers and passenger seriously injured.
Hey, hands up, hands up. Can you stand up? Okay, come on. I can't move! Okay. No, I can't, boy, hurry. We need to move you away from the car. I can't. We need to move you away from the car. I can't move!
Is that it?
Oh, God, shit, please, my phone's in there. I need it.
Leave it fire alone.
Oh, no,
let's get behind this wall, guys.
I know it's broken. I can't walk on it. Come on. Ow.
Was anybody else in your car?
No.
What do you mean you don't know?
I can't think. Please. Was anyone else in the car? I can't remember.
Our suspect occupant doesn't know if anybody else was in the vehicle.
You get my phone. Your phone's not important right now.
Kick your leg out straight. Not flat.
Ow. I can't.
Sit up.
Ow. No, please.
Do you have any ammunition in that car?
What does that mean?
Do you have any bullets in that car?
No. Ow. Please, my leg is broken. I really cannot stand up.
You want to get on the pants over?
Yeah.
Alright, I think I'll secure my car.
Are you bleeding from anywhere, or is it just your leg? No, it's my leg. I can't walk. How old are you? 14.
What the f*** are you doing driving around stolen cars? 14 years old.
If you weren't driving, who was?
Is there another person in the car?
I can't think. If I was in charge.
Were you in the car by yourself?
No.
Who else is in the car?
Someone was driving.
I need to know if they're in the car burning alive right now.
I don't think they are.
Present at the scene was the owner of the stolen vehicle who had reported the incident to the police. Once the injured girl was taken to safety, the officers went over to question the owner about what she had witnessed after her car was taken.
You folks watched what happened?
Well, they stole my car yesterday, and I did that.
Oh, you were the folks? Okay. Out of Kent? Oh, okay, this is your car, ma'am?
Yeah, that's my car, the one over there.
Okay. Did you happen to see how many people were in the car?
When I saw it was 3 persons.
You saw 3 people?
Yeah, I saw 3 people. It was I think it was the apartments where they park once get out there.
Okay, but when you were following us, or when one of my partners was following you, were fighting, were there still 3 in the car?
It was 3 in the car, and then one get off on those apartments.
No, I'm talking about now.
It
like,
was 2.
2?
2.
Right before this crash?
Yes, it was 2. And it was, I think I saw, el que iba manejando era Moreno. Yeah, I think the one who was driving, it was like African American.
Okay. So you were confident, 100% sure you saw 2 people in that car before this is like. I'm not talking about he dropped off 2 people. He dropped off 1.
He dropped off 1.
Okay, and then 2.
It was 1 behind, and it was 2 in front.
What do you mean 2 in front?
And 1 behind.
So supposedly right now is 2 people over there. Right?
No.
I don't know. Did they got someone over there on my car?
Hold on.
We can't help your friend if you don't tell us. Was it name? What does like? Brown skin with curly hair. Huh? Brown skin with curly hair. How old is 14. Suspect driver may be named brown skin, curly hair, 13 years old.
So where did you
You called saying you saw your car. Where were you at when you called?
I was in my house. Do you get someone in my car?
We got one. We got one. We weren't able to see
What
the
is
second.
a violation? Do you know?
I don't know. Right now we're investigating that, ma'am. We're also caring for this guy who was.
I know.
Okay. I understand about your car. That sucks. That's what happened. But
you know what?
the priority is right now on him. Right
Yeah, I understand that, and I feel bad.
I get help.
Yeah, they're coming.
They're working on the person in the car you guys ran into first.
And is that guy alive?
now. I don't know. I don't know, ma'am. Right now we're investigating all this. Okay. Don't worry about it. I want to hear what happened from your side of the story and see what was happening. Okay, for the three people, can you describe who was the driver?
I think what I see, the driver looks like African American,
Okay.
and I didn't see the other two.
African American, male, female,
Man, it
and
was yeah.
okay. Can you describe more about him? Did he, his hair, did you see any piercings? See any facial hair, anything?
I don't remember. I was focused on my car. I just saw him.
You saw him,
And I was looking on the plates on my car to make sure it was my car.
Okay. And then you saw another person, a passenger, but you don't know.
I don't know. And I saw one on the back.
You saw one in the back. You don't know what it looks like.
No.
Okay. All right. And then so you followed it out of your street, and then you guys started chasing after it, right? Which don't do that ever again if that ever occurs.
I know, but I'm so desperate.
Ma'am, that's
the only
dangerous.
car.
This is what happens, right? This is what you.
Yeah, that's why I call.
decide,
I
right?
call not emergency.
Yeah. Don't just call emergency. It goes to the same people.
Yeah, and then told me if you sell your car again, just call 911.
Yes. Do not pursue. Do not do what you just did, because that could be what happens to you, right?
After gathering enough information about the identity of the driver, the officers began a search of the area. The search lasted several hours and remained unsuccessful until the driver was apprehended days later for stealing another vehicle. It was thereafter discovered that 4 passengers were present in the vehicle at the time of the collision, and 3 months later, officers visited the homes of the other suspects for further investigation. Upon arriving at the home of one of the suspects, officers met with the mother of the young boy who had absolutely no idea that her son would ever be involved in such a serious crime.
Good.
I'm Officer Raven Police.
Yeah.
Hi, are you mom?
I am. What's up?
Hi, I'm Officer Raven Police. Just so you know, my body camera's on. So
Okay.
I'm here to talk. Probably has to do with his injury potentially, but a little incident he was involved in July.
What happened?
In a car crash, perhaps?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can you go?
Actually?
Can you go in the house, please?
What?
Okay.
Sorry.
Do you know how he got his arm injured?
I have no idea how he got his arm injured.
Okay. So in July 12th, there was a crash. You may have seen it on the news, where one of his friends was driving and they hit somebody. There were 4 other people in the car. His wallet is in that car. And
Close the door, please.
I'm confused. I want to listen.
No, I want you to close the door.
Sorry.
Okay. His wallet was in the car.
Okay.
It's a stolen car. So just so we're straight up, 100%, nothing for you to stress and worry about. I'm not looking at him as a suspect in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Strictly just a witness. It's the same thing we're talking with to all the other kids that were in the car.
Okay.
You know who Treyu or Trey, his friend?
I have no idea.
Okay. But he's a guy who's chronically been stealing cars, and his parents were trying to control him. As soon as he would get off juvenile detention, he would immediately go steal one. In this case, he took off from the police, going like 100 miles an hour and hitting another guy. Everybody took off and ran except for one gal whose leg was broken in the car, who was one of their friends as well. So the person we've charged and is in custody is Atreyu, and we're just talking to the other kids just to make sure all the stories match up, and they're strictly just witnesses. That's the only reason I want to talk to him. So I have his wallet, and I have the other people saying car, and I have in the car.
Okay. Close the door.
Please let me listen.
No,
I don't know what happened. I want to listen.
I am your mother, and I am not allowing you to speak to him until I am done speaking to him.
Okay.
And that is it. Don't open this door again.
You can step away if that will make you more comfortable.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So I'm not going to allow him
Okay.
to speak to you
All right.
unless I know for sure that he's not in trouble.
So,
If he is in trouble at all whatsoever and being questioned, first of all, I'm a legal assistant, so I'm not being questioned to be possibly charged with a crime, he is not going to be spoken to without an attorney present.
Correct. So, just so we're clear,
I want this recorded.
The camera's on, it's recording. I've told you straight up, he's just a witness. That's the same thing I told the other ones. By law, as a juvenile, if I was looking at him to be interviewed as a suspect, he would have to have an attorney before he could ever even talk to me.
Okay.
Even if you said, no, he has to talk to you, mom and dad's permission, it wouldn't matter. By law, he'd have to have an attorney.
Okay, this is good for me to know because I will tell you that his hand was broken on July 13th.
So the crash happened early morning, just after midnight on July 13th.
And at like about 2 in the morning, he came running in my room saying he punched the wall.
Yeah, no.
I did not believe him.
So he's very, very lucky that it's just that, because I've already downloaded the car and everything. They were doing 104 miles an hour when they hit the other guy.
You have no idea. Okay, I am so upset right now because you have no clue how many times I have spoken to my children about how stupid, dumb decisions like this could ruin and affect...
Dude, you're going to get in so much trouble if you don't stay inside till mom's ready for you.
Okay. The rest of their lives.
Yeah, it's...
And this could literally be a charge.
Once the boy's mother was certain that he would be free of any charges, she agreed to let the officer have a word with him about the incident. The boy's statement provided insights into the night of the crime.
Well, actually, just again, so we're all on the same page, it was filed as vehicular homicide, 2 counts of assault, potentially 3 because he's injured from that collision. The other 2 are victims as well, so he's potentially another victim. So this would be potentially 3 counts of vehicular assault, the eluding, but the prosecutors actually upgraded it to 2. And they have charging him as an adult.
His friend,
yes.
Correct. And, okay, so I did see this on the news. Okay.
And so everybody else has already talked, and again, strictly witness, it's all on camera. If I was going to be charging him, he would have to have an attorney present. I'm just looking for him as a witness and potential victim is what I'd be suspected.
And you want to speak to him right now? Or
if that's okay, yeah.
Okay, can I go talk to him first?
Sure, absolutely.
Can she be out here with me?
Of course, I would have it no other way. Okay.
He has been instructed to be completely
honest. Okay. Just to remind you, okay, the camera's on.
Yep.
And just to make mom and you 100% at ease here, okay? You are completely being looked at as just a witness here, and a potential victim if this injury is related to that, okay? It's all on body camera, so we can't try to be sneaky later, okay?
Yeah.
The questions
just calm down, friend. Just answer.
You're not gonna when we're done. You're not going anywhere other than back inside with mom.
Okay.
But you have to be completely honest.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I've already talked to pretty much everybody involved, plus witnesses, and so most of the questions I'm going to ask you, I already know the answer to. It's just a question to find out whether you're being willing to be honest. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, were you in the car, the stolen car?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where did you get picked up?
Over there.
Like,
right down the road.
By the Kentwood Apartments, or?
No, right down the road. Literally right down at the entrance of the...
so like 108 and 224?
Yeah. No, at the entrance of this neighborhood.
Right, that's 108.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of car were you picked up in?
I don't know the car. Like, I don't...
Describe it for me.
Gray?
Okay. Like a sedan? Like
4-door.
4
Yeah.
doors? Okay. You don't know what brand or anything like that?
No, sir.
Do you know what day this was?
What day did you say?
Well, the crash happened on the early morning of the 13th. So July.
July 13th.
So I would imagine you probably got picked up in the afternoon or evening of the July 12th, if we're talking about the same time.
No, July 13th is when I did.
So it was in the morning that the accident happened, like 12
It happened just after midnight, which is the 13th. So on the 12th, evening of the 12th is when most people said they got picked up. But if you got picked up right before the collision, then so be it. But
I don't know the time. I don't know.
Was it late at night? Was it still evening, early?
It was late.
Okay. Who all was in the car? First of all, who was driving the car?
Trey.
And
I don't know the other people.
What's Trey's full name?
I don't know his full name. I know is it Trayvon? Or Trey? I don't know his last name.
How do you know him?
Friend from school.
Which school?
Kentwood.
Okay. And he's in your class?
No, just a friend that walks around in the hallways. I see him.
Okay. So you don't know who else was in the car? Any ideas?
Not their names, no.
Okay. Boys, girls?
I think it was all boys.
Not sure though?
No. Okay. I literally don't know them. I just know Trey. That's it.
All right, so you get picked up by Trey, and what happens?
We just were driving, and he got in a crash. Like, that's what happened.
You were just driving, but what were you just doing?
As the officer probed the boy further about the night, he began to reveal several other incriminating details regarding what had happened after they fled the scene of the accident.
Again, I'm asking questions I know answers to, okay? So we're just driving at some point, but at some point, did you guys notice the police behind you?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you know there were police?
The sirens.
And?
The lights?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what happened when Trey saw the lights and siren?
He took off.
Okay. How fast do you guys think you were going?
I don't know. Fast.
Okay. And what happened?
He crashed. That's all I know.
Do you know what he crashed into?
No. I didn't know anything else.
Okay. You didn't see what he hit?
Nope. I literally don't know.
So what happened after the crash?
I don't know.
No, don't lie. What did you do?
I don't know what happened.
Okay, so the car crashes, it comes to a stop, it starts to catch on fire.
Yes, sir.
You obviously didn't stick around and sit in the car. Where did you go?
I don't know where I went. I have no clue where I went.
Did you stay at the scene or
No.
did you leave?
No, sir.
So you ran away?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where we're getting at, okay? And then at one point, you got picked up by somebody or did you walk home? Or
I walked home.
Again, I'm asking questions I know answers to, so it's best that you're...
Oh, no, I got picked up by his dad. His dad, yep.
By whose dad?
Trey's dad.
And how did you guys call Trey's dad?
My phone.
Correct answer. Okay. So you got picked up and where did you go after that? Where
Home.
did he take you?
Straight
Brought you
home.
here?
Yep.
Okay. I see you have a cast on your right arm.
Yep.
How did that happen?
The crash.
And is it broken or just sprained?
Broken in the hand, like split in half.
Okay. So you're really, really lucky because you were sitting in front and you guys hit that other car pretty much to the T. And I already know from downloading the car, you guys were doing 104 miles an hour when you hit that car. And I don't know if Mom told you, but that driver that you guys hit died. Okay, and Trey has now been charged as an adult with...
So I literally just told him he could be going to jail for the rest of his life just by being in that car. Do you understand me? Do you understand me?
And even if that part doesn't stick, you could be...
Yeah, I know. I don't. Honestly, I got out of that car and I didn't know how I only broke a hand. I thought I was literally... I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was...
Unfortunately, the person who had nothing to do with any of this is dead, right? So, if it's okay with Mom, what I would like to do is get a medical release so I can first figure out where you went to get the treatment so that I can get a copy of the
Medical Valley Center.
We went to Valley Medical Urgent Care, and then we went to ProLiant Orthopedics at Valley to have it casted.
Okay. But initially
I can sign it, if whatever.
Well, unfortunately, I'll have you initial it, but unfortunately, once they're over 13, they won't accept it unless they sign it.
Okay.
So I'll go grab that form if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And are you willing to be a victim and witness for this case?
Sure.
Because I assume you don't want to be a suspect, right?
I don't.
And that's, again, we said from the get-go, I'm treating you just like a witness because ultimately you didn't have control over the car. We potentially could have gone down the road of when you left this person at the scene without checking on him.
Yes, sir.
But we also know that the proximate cause of this whole thing is Trey. We need to hold him accountable, so we're going to keep you guys as witnesses.
Thank you for that.
All right. So you're being honest. I appreciate that. Were you wearing your seatbelt at least?
I don't remember. I literally don't.
Do you have any injuries like around up in your neck or anything?
It was literally only my hand, and I don't know how. I really don't.
Yeah, honestly, I don't either because front passenger seatbelts were actually not being worn.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I don't know how you didn't go through the windshield.
The mother of the boy, who was angered by her son's actions, couldn't even bear to speak to him and remains thankful that he survived the crash.
So you're telling me they were going 104 miles an hour. He was in the front seat of the car with no seatbelt on.
Yep.
And he is standing here.
With a broken hand,
alive.
Yeah. So
I don't know how.
Yeah, it's a complete miracle because just the way that car spun afterwards was enough to maybe keep him in the car. I can't explain it.
The other guy lost his life.
Yeah, and then we have another guy who's got a broken shoulder, one of your passengers, and then there was a female that was in the back with the boys, and she has a broken leg in 2 places. But you guys got off pretty easy.
Yeah.
So All right, let me go see if I have that medical release, and we'll.
Do I have to get it like released and keep it off?
No.
No,
What
I'm
he
not-
means
I'm not
is
taking
you're
that.
signing a medical release
Yeah.
to have your medical records turned over so they can use them as evidence in the trial against your friend.
Because you're since you were injured, a broken bone is a substantial injury. You would be considered a victim, and it would be a count of victim assault.
Oh, okay.
So
Then,
you're just a
I'll
witness
sign
and
it.
victim.
Yeah, I'll sign it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Can you talk to him for a minute just about life decisions and stuff? Take him away.
I know at this age, how old are you now?
Yeah, I'm 15. I've got to be 16 next month.
I know it's hard to see this stuff because you guys, physiologically, your frontal lobe isn't completely developed. And it's hard for you to understand the consequences of some of the stuff, and it's all just seems like fun and games.
Yes, sir.
But this is unfortunately the result of that, right?
Yes, sir.
And do you really want to stand in front of that guy's family and say it was just a stolen car and it was just for fun to a family who's now lost, who's his kids are without a dad, his wife is without a husband, and it's all because you guys just wanted to have fun.
Yeah, I know.
And nothing you can do, no apology that you guys can do can ever take that back.
Yes, sir.
And as far as we can tell, Atreyu doesn't seem to really care.
Yes, sir.
After this happened, did you know he stole another car?
No, I didn't. I thought he went home.
He did. No, he did.
Yeah.
But like 6 days later, he stole another car and ran from the police again, even knowing from what everybody says, everybody talked to him.
I learned from that night. I'll never do it again. I learned that it's terrible. You never should do something like that.
Because I have no doubt you're probably a good kid, but good people can make bad choices and hang out with the wrong people.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever stolen a car yourself?
No. That was my first ever time just being there. I was just there, and I didn't know what to do. I don't know.
It's pretty obvious the car was stolen, though, right?
Yeah.
How did you know it was stolen?
He ran from the cops.
Right, but did you notice he didn't have a key and the wires were all hanging out?
Yeah, I did notice that. Yes, sir.
So, and yes, your mom's upset with you, but why do you think the main reason she's upset?
Because
well, it's because obviously your actions took someone else's life.
Yes.
More importantly to her.
Yeah.
She potentially could have lost you forever.
Yeah, forever. Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, I don't know how else to make it abundantly clear to you guys that this stuff needs to change, and this is hopefully a wake-up call for you guys.
This is a wake-up call for me, yes.
And to maybe some of your other friends that are trying to go down this path.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Because you're really lucky you're even with us.
I know. Yeah. I don't know how.
When I saw that the fact that your seatbelt wasn't fastened
and just my hand, I really didn't know. I didn't.
Somebody was looking out, so maybe there's a higher purpose for you to turn your life around and maybe save some other friends' lives that would go down this path, right?
I mean, it's God. I mean, He kept me alive. He did all this.
But don't waste that opportunity.
Yes, sir. I will.
Okay.
It'll never happen again.
I hope not.
I promise you.
And I would say maybe take it the other way and sort of be the voice of change for some of your other friends, because, and as Trey's finding out, it's like they're starting to finally take this stuff seriously, right?
Yeah.
The fact that he's 16, but they're going to charge him as an adult and not a kid.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being honest.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you stay that way when other folks call, okay?
Luckily for the boy, he was treated as a victim in the case, whereas his friend, Trey, was charged with multiple charges, including second-degree homicide, vehicular homicide, felony hit and run, vehicular assault, attempting to elude a police vehicle, and possession of a stolen vehicle. While this boy showed some form of regret, Brian here had no apathy whatsoever for the impact of his horrific crime.
And he was so sincere. I took it all. I want to believe him. This is my son.
So you cut him open, you cut his arms off, his hands off, all that before you went home?
I was thinking about taking out his heart. I was thinking about crushing the ribs.
It's going to be all over the paper. Brian Cody.
On the night of February the 28th, 2021, police officers were called to the Blue Heron Boat Ramp, Colorado River, where 19-year-old Brian Cohee's car had allegedly sunk underwater. After assessing the situation and hearing from both Brian and his parents, the accident was ruled as a stupid mistake. However, the following day, on March the 1st, when a homeless man named Warren Barnes was reportedly missing, the officers had yet again another reason to visit Blue Heron Boat Ramp.
How do you know Warren?
I own Monique's Bridal downtown, and I give him a chair to sit and read his books.
When was the last time you saw him?
Saturday, 5 o'clock. I said, I'll see you tomorrow, Warren, and he was like, okay, meaning he planned on coming down on Sunday, and then he did not show up. So I'm thinking if they saw him Saturday, maybe it happened more up there, because it's weird. He would never come down here. He would never come all the way down here.
He doesn't have a camp down here or anything?
No, he worked for People Ready. And someone found the wallet and called People Ready this morning. And they said that everything looked like it was in there because he doesn't have much. And I just gave him $20 for beer. So I know that he had maybe a couple bucks.
So they found his wallet just down here at the boat ramp?
What raised concern with you today to report him missing?
Because the place People Ready called to see if I had seen him because he didn't show up for work, and he's never once not shown up for work in the 4 years he's been working for them. So I said no, and that I hadn't seen him since Saturday.
He was camping down here?
No.
She's never seen or heard of him being down here.
That's why I'm freaked out, because there's no way he walked all the way down here and his wallet just
So, in how many years?
4 years. Yeah, that's as long as I've known it.
Warren's wallet was discovered by Brian Sr., the father of the 19-year-old whose car allegedly sunk underwater due to a silly accident. Suspicious about why another man's wallet was found in her son's car, Brian's mother, Terry, decided to launch a search of her son's bedroom. Inside, Terry found horrifying items that immediately prompted her to call 911 and report an emergency. Upon receiving the reports, police officers made their way to the Cohees residence, where Brian was immediately intercepted.
Cooperate? I am going to cooperate.
Okay, so parents have some concerns of some stuff they may have found in your room?
Yeah, I believe so.
And what would it be?
A human head and hands.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna cut, poke, hurt, stick me anything without reaching for nothing? Don't reach for nothing.
My phone and my wallet, that's
okay.
it.
Well, I'm gonna have you face that way, put your hands on top of your head for me real quick. I just wanna make sure you interlace your fingers for me real quick, all right? I'm gonna have you walk over here. You're gonna sit in the back of my partner's patrol car for a minute, okay? Not yet. Okay. Just sit back there and hang out for me, okay? Can you walk me inside, please?
Let's walk you all through this, what happened today.
Okay.
Let me do it. You go inside.
Well, let's stay out here with me for a minute.
Sit down. Come on, sit down, baby.
Can I go in there and verify here first?
Oh, yeah, please. We haven't seen it. Yeah, we haven't
Okay.
looked at it.
It's under the towel in the sink.
Okay.
Annie, stay with your mother. Give her a...
Just make sure that guy goes in the car first.
I can stay there. You can go in the sink, right?
Well,
The sink
okay.
right there. No, house is empty.
Okay.
We had a bag feeling about what happened this weekend.
Okay.
And she said there's a bag in this closet, and she opened it up. And she called me and said, get over here right now. I covered it with the towel.
Okay.
I didn't want you to see it because we didn't want him to run. I don't want to look at it.
Yeah. Just sit back there and hang out for me, okay?
How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you? You said your name's Brian?
Yeah. I'm not feeling too well.
You're not feeling too well? All right.
No, these past few days I've been very, very anxious.
That's understandable. So what we're gonna have you do here is I'm just gonna have you sit in the back here, okay? I'm gonna turn on the air for you in a second. That way you're not too hot. Are you a hot-blooded or cold-blooded kind of guy?
I am very cold-blooded. I prefer cold. Well, no, actually, sorry, hot-blooded.
Hot-blooded. So you prefer the cold. Okay, fantastic. All right. So hop in here. I know you're tall, so it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but like I said, I'll get that air on for you.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Conduction's been quite violent lately.
Once they arrived at the station, police officers began interrogating Brian's parents, starting with his mother, who still couldn't fathom that her 19-year-old was a cold-hearted criminal. Terry narrated the entire situation to the cop, starting with the car accident at the ramp.
Right here. Just take your time. Take as much time as you need, okay? So I know very little about what's going on today. So, what started all of what's going on? So, we have the car towed back to address, and of course, with the battery being wet and nothing was operating. And so, my husband was cleaning out the car because he was going to take it into Scotty's to see if they could maybe salvage it. Okay. And he found the wallet. So he called me this morning and he said, found the wallet in Brian's car. Oh, and the officers thought that there was blood on his car. Okay. The night that it was in the river. Okay. The scene, and you know, he had just had a procedure done on his armpit a few days before, so I thought maybe the adrenaline opened that back up, and that's where it came from. I don't know. And he said, I don't know where it came from. And he took a special effects class last summer, which involved fake blood.
Okay. And he's like, one of those big blood containers first in my trunk is probably that. And I was like, okay, that makes perfect sense.
While Terry had only been suspicious of her son, her husband, Brian Sr., found some questionable items in the car that made him piece things together.
Went back out there this morning just to continue, and I opened the glove box, and there was a knife in the glove box. Underwater. The glove box was full of water. Very large knife. And then, as I go around the passenger door, I open the passenger door, and there's a wallet in between this door. And I open up, that's not Brian's wallet. It's frozen solid. That's not Brian's wallet. So I take him aside, and I end up getting one of the wads of cards out. There's a label ready. I read that, so I called label ready. And then another one, there was a social security card. I was like, hey, this is a weird call, but I've got a wallet here with so-and-so's name, and I'm hoping he works for you all, or you subbed him out or whatever. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, my one, we've been missing him. Yes, he didn't show up today. I'm like, oh my God, now we've got a missing person. Okay, well I found his wallet at Blue Hen Road Ramp. So here's my name, here's all my information. If you get a hold of him, tell him I've got his wallet here at my house. Okay, so I left that like that. Called Brian. Brian, what's going on? Why is there a wallet in the car? Oh, I found it down at the book ramp when I was down there walking around. And he was so sincere. I took it all. I want to believe him. This is my son. Sure. We found Brian, how come, and all this going on in the last 2 days, how come you didn't tell us about the wallet? Dad, I was just so excited with all the goings on. My car getting towed because it's wet now. It won't start. I just didn't think about it. I didn't think it was important, Dad. I'm like, Brian, who is this one, whatever guy? I swear to you, I only know one more, and he's my school friend. It's not him. I believe him. There's blood on the bumper. Right. And I'm like a smear of blood. And I'm like, that didn't come from that cut. And I asked him, Brian, you tell him the truth. I knew. I didn't want to believe it. Something was going on. Had that gut feeling.
Recounting the moment she discovered the grisly items in her son's closet, Terry couldn't help but be overcome by her emotions. At that moment, the weight of the truth was overwhelming for her. Her son had changed their lives forever.
I was in his room, cleaning up, putting some things away, and he has a Rubbermaid container in his closet. So I just kind of started digging through, going, what is this mess? Like moms do. Sure. And I saw a plastic bag, a white plastic trash bag. And I was like, what in the world does he have in here? And I picked it up, and it was heavy. And I held it in my hand, and I was like, what in the world is this? What in the world? Is it like maggots covering something? Or I don't know, I better take it in the sink. So I carried it out to the sink, and it was double bagged. So I ripped open one bag, and I saw old blood. Okay. And I went, I ripped open the second bag, and I saw this head. Okay. I saw zero. So I didn't open the second bag. Okay. I called my husband. I said, Brian Jr. had already gone over his friend's house. He said, Mom, I want to go over to Kai's house. And I said, okay, but, don't be over there too long. He goes, yeah, I should only be over there maybe 3 or 4 hours. Let's go hang out with her. And I said, okay. I called his father. And he said, how did this big and Andy up from school? He said, I think it's not at 12:30. 12:40, whatever. I don't know what time it was. I just said, you need to come over here right now. And he said, okay, well, I got Andy with me. And I said, you need to come over here right now. And he said, okay, I'll be there in a few minutes. Brian, my husband, was already there by that point, and he put a towel over top of me. So we're on that poor man's bed. So we hatched a plan to call Brian and tell him that his brother needed the Mustang for a driving license because he's on his runs. And just as he pulled up, I called him.
And he kind of knew something was up. Dad, you ever feel like the day's going to change? He started saying things. I'm like, yeah, we're just being really vague. Me and Andy were sitting there, and Mom was on the phone over there talking to 911. And it just seemed like it took forever.
as Brian's parents continue to narrate things from their own perspective. Two inspectors, Pete Berg and Lisa Norcross, met with Brian to interrogate him.
Oh, thank you. Well, this is Lisa. She was
Hi, how are you?
Okay, yeah.
Good, thanks.
Never really good.
Okay.
Trade any seats?
Sure. Ooh, this is a special chair.
No, this is the special chair because it's soft and I'm old.
From here?
Yeah.
So where'd you go to school?
I've went to Broadway Elementary School just across from my dad's house. Then I went to Brooklyn Middle School.
Right.
Graduated last year.
Good for you. Okay. Do you work?
Yeah.
Where do you work at?
Not even part-time. I was going to say part-time, not even. As a bagger / courtesy clerk for Safeway. I work anywhere from 2 to 4 days a week.
After setting the tone and building some sort of rapport with him, the investigators go straight in and question him about the crime. Without much hesitation, Brian began to narrate what had happened, and while this was cooperative on his part, it also posed questions about the kind of criminal he was.
Just start back at the beginning and go slow and tell me as many details as you can remember.
So, because I mean, Murray going to jail for the 15 years probably?
I have no idea.
Because
we're at the beginning.
It's I mean, I'm going to jail for 20 probably, but so I figured, why fight it?
Okay. So what's important to me is to learn as much about you and what you did as I can.
Well,
as many details as you can give me, the better.
Let's see. Yeah, it was the night of February 27th. It was a full moon, and I figured I could see so well, why not try it out? I am in a bad state of mind at that time. I have major depressive disorder, so I am not thinking, shall say, positively.
Okay.
And I'm cruising around for an hour and a half. So I fill up on gas halfway through, and I'm eventually driving underneath the bridge near the sheriff's office. I'm bad with words. I'm just. By the way, I'm a habitual late shaker. I have a question. You send people who have committed crimes like me. Do we stay in this county jail or are we moved?
It all depends on what the judge says. So we were at the bridge?
Yes, I was at the bridge. I was cruising. So, yeah, there was a road underneath, right? Under the overpass. And I was driving along and I see a shape here on the railway track. So I'm like, oh, interesting. So I go up, and as I'm looking, I see a large thing wrapped in a canvas.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's a homeless person. So I grab my knife, I put on 3 layers of gloves, because plastic gloves can betray their users because they're so thin, the final gloves, by printing your fingerprints through. So I put on 2, 3 on one hand, I took the knife, I pulled back the canvas, and I stabbed his neck.
Okay.
He was panicking at first in his old man voice. He was in his 50s. I know why I call him old man. He was saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Ah! And I just kept on stabbing his neck. Is it okay if I do a demonstration?
Oh, yeah.
This is him. I was strapped on top of him like this.
Okay.
And he couldn't fight back. It was actually surprisingly easy. I was barely breaking a sweat. I thought, oh, this guy, he's going to be tough. But no, it was actually surprisingly easy. And during the time, I was growling and making animalistic noises.
As he provided the officers with precise details about his crime, it almost seems like he was proud of it and getting off on the graphic details of the story.
The whole ordeal lasted about a minute and a half.
Okay.
And when I was finished stabbing him, he took out his last breath, a grunt, and his head was halfway cut off in stabs. All the while, no, actually, after I killed him, I just couldn't stop saying, stinky, dirty, dirty, stinky, stinky. I wasn't selling anything.
Why were you saying that?
I don't know.
Okay. But you remember doing it, so.
Yeah. I suppose it was just me speaking out my mind at that moment. It was a pouring out of the mind.
Were you worried about, I mean, this looks like it's pretty close to the road and stuff, somebody seeing you or catching you?
It was 11 p.m. So not many were driving by. Well, it was behind the pillar. So like here's the road. It was here. So people would only see a brief thing here and here.
So were you worried about them seeing you?
I was worried about one of them stopping.
What did you think could happen if somebody...
Well, if they looked, well, it was quite dark under there, so they wouldn't have seen the guy unless they looked. They would have seen me holding a bloody 12-inch knife, wearing gloves, and wearing a mask to conceal my identity, a face mask.
Okay. So you weren't doing it for COVID, you were doing it to hide your face?
Partially. Social distancing. Right. Yeah, but no one stopped, and I'm just like, proves the bystander effect.
I noticed you got a cut on your hand. Is that from...
Oh, that was when I was doing gas, when I filled up. What happened was, because I don't want to be seen in a gas station with a knife poking out of my pocket, I put it in the car on the back seat floor. When I'm done with it, I try and grab it, but my hand slips and grabs the blade, and as I pick it up, it slices these 2 fingers.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Yeah. And then after that, I stripped his clothes. I cut open his belly. You see his guts. They're really pink. Sorry, that was morbid. Destroyed his eyes by stabbing them.
Okay.
And then I cut off his hands. I put those in plastic Ziploc bags. And then I cut off his right arm at this joint and at this joint. And then at this arm, I tried cutting it here, and then I tried cutting it here. But what happened was I accidentally broke his bone. This one, it was poking out. And so I left that one here, partially cut, dismembered here, bone sticking out. And then I left his body there. And then I took the head, put it in a leftover box from the dinner a few nights ago. And then I took the hands, put them in the back, drove home, hid the hands and head in my room, cleaned the knife, threw away the garbage with the blood on it, and then put the blood stained, wasn't stained, it had splatters on it. I put it in the dish, in the washing machine.
What did you put in there?
I put the outfit I was him in the washing. Yeah, I was wearing. Okay. In our washing machine, put it on high speed so it would effectively remove the blood. Washed it twice.
Brian went on about that night and finally revealed in gruesome detail what he did with his victim's body.
I can back up just so I don't lose track of where my mind is. So you cut him open, did you cut his arms off, his hands off, all that before you went home?
Yeah, before I went home, I tossed the arm bits around. Like I took the right arm bit, threw it out, took the left arm bit, threw it out.
So it's somewhere around that bridge?
Yeah, but look in a... Because I know crime scenes can be a very wide area. Mm-hmm. You're going to want to look in a 10-foot area. So like, this is a zoom in. So here's the road, and here's where my car was parked. His corpse is here. I hope I'm being cooperative.
Oh, you're doing great. So you could have just walked over here.
I could have. There's no use trying to deceive.
So that's north, and you threw... What all did you throw while you were there? I mean, how many pieces am I looking for?
There are 2 pieces of arm. This section and this section. Okay. Just in this general area. I couldn't say where they are.
Following Brian's description of the location, a group of officers were sent to conduct a search of the area, and what they ended up discovering was way more horrific than they could ever have imagined.
There's an arm, there's another arm.
Do some pictures.
There's another one.
I don't have a clue.
It's like something out of TV.
Yeah. Discussion with the deputy chief about how these kids don't have any. Right here's a leg. That could be the upper arm or a leg.
Well, there's 3. There, and there.
Pieces down there. I mean, if we can get the lab out here, that would be the best thing. Holy hell.
You took, was it the head and the hands? And what did you put them in?
Well, there's a 3 rule for, I like to call it the 3 rule.
Okay, tell me about that.
3 days, the body starts to stink. No, 3 hours, rigor mortis sets in, the body stiffens. 3 days, the body starts to stink because of decomposition. 3 weeks, the body is starting to seriously decompose.
Right.
3 months, the unrecognizable. 3 years, it turns into a skeleton.
And may I ask how you know that?
I've always had a fascination with forensics and with anatomy and physiology. That's something I made up. So that's something I don't want to sound like I'm inventing something. That's why I coined the 3 rule.
You kind of remember it that way.
Yeah.
That's your way of remembering.
Is it accurate?
Well, somewhat. You have the head and the hands at your house.
The head, I put, because it was starting to stink, I was planning on throwing the head and hands away. On the trash bag, not in the kitchen trash, but they were both in trash bags. The head was in a trash bag, I hid up the trash bag. Hands, I put in a trash bag as well. They were in Ziploc bags. And I was planning, do they sell empty paint buckets? I was planning to buy an empty paint bucket, put the head in it, seal it, and then I was going to throw it off in some dish.
Okay.
The hands I would throw in a different spot, wherever.
I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I have it right. The head is inside of a trash bag.
It was.
Well, where is it now?
In the kitchen sink. My parents searched through my room and they found the head and hands.
Okay, and so are the head and the hands in the kitchen sink now?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so they're in the kitchen sink now because your parents put them there.
But they were in my closet.
Nearly 1 hour into the interrogation, Brian revealed what had prompted him to commit the crime and why he chose Warren as his victim.
What exact kind of trash bag?
White.
White, like a kitchen one, or what? Like
a kitchen
okay. White kitchen?
That you put in a trash can.
Yeah. And then what about the hands? They were inside Ziplocs, you said.
Both in the same, both in a different trash bag.
Okay, the white kitchen trash bag.
Yes.
But now they're in the kitchen sink.
Yes.
And you talked about cutting. I used to be a meat cutter. I know it's not easy just to cut off hands.
Oh yeah, it was with the knife. I was just.
So did you practice on anything else?
No.
Or how did you know how to do it?
No, I just went along as a process. The bones, I just pressed the blade down and went. Sever them at the ligaments.
Okay. And how hard was it to do that? To get them actually?
Not particularly hard. I was just more frustrated that I broke this bone.
So if you hadn't got frustrated, what was your... I mean, it sounds like what you did, we know. Did you have a different plan? Why did
the original? Because I always wanted to know what it felt like to cut up someone.
Okay.
So just...
So why did you stop? Why did you stop?
Because the arms were... That's it, and that's all I wanted to know was like cutting off a limb, and I'm just like, okay.
And you said you studied criminology and forensics and all that?
Not college study or school study. It's like a passing interest.
I understand. But what were you worried about, like leaving evidence behind or being caught?
Totally.
Tell me about that and what you did then.
Well, I was figuring the police don't. This is not to be taken offense, but police, they don't seem to care as much about high-risk individuals, homeless people, prostitutes, etc. So I was deliberately looking for someone who lived that type of life.
Okay.
And I found a homeless person, and the original goal was just leave him there. But I was worried about the fibers on the outfit I was wearing that would be on his clothes and stuff. So I deliberately messed up the clothes.
So how long have you been planning or looking for someone to do this with before you found this guy?
About a year.
About a year?
No, 6 months.
So you come close or seen somebody or chickened out or anything in the past?
No. I mean, I was looking for a deliberately secluded place like that one. I wouldn't just go up in Clifton and find someone walking down the street and stab them. No, that's too public. Everyone sees that.
Well, have you looked like at the homeless places or anything in the past?
I have, yes. I will go on night drives often, maybe once every 2 weeks. Now just peruse the streets.
So before this guy, how close had you come in the past?
Not at all.
I don't know, you just drive around and...
Yeah, look, just try and find...
Is anybody interesting?
No.
In your mind thought of a plan?
Well, occasionally when you see girls walking down the street, I take a glance at them, because it really is like Ed Kemper, where half of me says, well, I'm quite inept with women. I'm being honest, I'm no Casanova. But half of me says, I want to take that girl home and make her feel nice. And the other half of me, it's just like what Ed said, is I want to see what her head looks like on a stick.
Brian's reaction to the situation was obviously not the kind of reaction a normal person would have. And when his internet search history showed that he frequently looked up things related to violence, it became clear that he might have been suffering from psychological issues. Speaking on the topic, his parents revealed some of the awkward things they had observed about their son.
Tell me about Brian. Does he have any kind of mental issues or disabilities? You were told he had ADHD. Okay, so we put him on ADHD medicine. I think it's getting during summer or weekends when he went to middle school, and he started exhibiting antisocial behavior, just saying things to get kids riled up and thinking it was funny. And then when he switched to Fruita High School, he did okay in 9th grade. 10th grade, he got in a lot of trouble, a lot of behavior issues. 11th grade, we had a big meeting and they said, kids don't get students. So we put him in R5. We took him and did some testing for ADHD and whatnot through Division of Adult Rehab. And the doctor had said, yes, he's ADHD. Yes, he's autistic. Yes, he's this. Oh, and there's some indications that he should get further testing because of potential psychosis. And I asked about referrals and calls, and nobody in town was, okay, well, he seems to be doing good. You know, he graduated high school, he works at Safeway, and he's been working there for a year in August, and he's there part-time. And he said he's not taking his medication, or is he on medications now? He's on ADHD medicine that he takes before work on his part-time job. And he takes sertraline, which is an anti-anxiety, antidepressant. Okay. So he's been diagnosed. And to the best of your knowledge, is he actually taking them? Like, do you watch him take them?
I don't watch him take them, but I have an alarm set, and every night at 10 p.m. I say, Brian, take your medicine. And he says, I know, I am. And as I've looked at his pill container, I mean, it's going, you know, seems to be going down. So I assumed he was taking it.
I'm thinking 3 years ago? I'm guessing, I don't know. Because we had him going to counseling, he was going to counseling, and he just thought about it, it just came across his head. It was just, but then I think everybody thinks about it, but that's just why I remember one of the times when he was really lonely and that was an issue, you know, we were kind of concerned about that. He made jokes about making nooses or doing that and doing that.
Okay.
But I don't know, I just played it off as normal talk, but I'm like, you know, Brian, we wouldn't, you know, I didn't know the depth of the water. I don't understand. He's obviously sick. He's obviously very sick, because we've noticed weird things about him. Some days he gets cold. Just he looks at me and he has this cold look on his face.
At last, Brian told officers the real story behind the night his car allegedly sunk in the river.
I was worried that because there was a hole in my gloves right here, I was worried that they would be able to obtain a partial print. So I figured, why not go all the way? I drove back in a different outfit, picked up his body, surprisingly heavy, put it in my trunk, and drove to the Blue Heron drop-off station. I parked, so it's like this, right? So let's say this is ground. The ramp is quite steep, and you need to have four-wheel drive to pull out of it.
Okay.
And my car didn't. So I pulled in. I thought that I could drive out, because I put it in reverse, A, so that it's easier to pull the body out, and B, because the back tires would provide propulsion to push up.
Right.
And I open the trunk, I take his body out, I put it in the water, and because I don't want fingerprints on a body, so I just try moving it with my shoes. That works successfully. He goes out some part in the river and floats off.
Okay.
God knows where he is now. Maybe a he.
Still a he.
Okay, yeah. God knows where he is now. I think my guess was that it would be discovered this morning or next morning, so keep an eye out for any river-related activity.
Okay.
To inevitably drive out.
Yeah.
My car didn't come out.
From Blue Heron.
Yeah, from Blue Heron.
Yeah.
My car was stuck. I tried putting it full throttle.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. My car didn't have four-wheel drive. Stupid me.
Okay.
And so then I tried putting it in low gear. I'm trying everything with this.
Right.
And it still doesn't come out. And then it slides into the river.
Oh.
My car slides into the river, me inside. And so I'm there in a car quickly being flooded with water.
Okay.
It's the middle of February.
It's cold.
At night.
Yeah.
In the river that's almost freezing.
Yes.
I'm drenched.
Ooh.
I almost... So I'm able to climb out. I don't see the body, so I assume it's travel with it. Okay. I come up, and I'm sitting there. I need to act fast or else I'll hypothermia. I'm panicking a bit at this point. I'm going to be like, this is what I'm going to be remembered for. I got hypothermia and a botched attempt at hiding a body, and I'm just like...
And what did you tell your parents? I mean, you obviously, got to tell them something. The car's in the river.
Yeah. So what I say is, I feel like I need to get out. I often do. I feel like I need to get out. And my thoughts. Have you ever felt that?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I say that I drive down to the Blue Heron Point and just park and just turn off the car and think. And I tell them that I'm stupid and I park too low. And then my car slides in the river.
Okay. Did they believe you?
Yes. And then the police came. I didn't do a breathalyzer test because I wasn't drinking.
Was it the police or the sheriff?
It was the police. However, what immediately caught the police's attention is blood from the body was on the reverse bumper. I forgot to wipe it off. And I was so panicked that I wasn't thinking. And so when they pull it out, they immediately see blood on the bumper. And they're all thinking, we'd really like to get in this trunk. Fools. There is nothing in the trunk.
Okay. And that happened this morning?
No, they noticed it after I'd been sent home at 3 a.m.
Okay.
They noticed the blood. But yeah, this morning they noticed more blood on the door handle, the other door handle, passenger one, and also the multi-layered gloves in the car. I took them out, and obviously my car went in there before I was able to throw them away.
Sure. So did the cops talk to you guys about that this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Did the cops from the police department, did they talk to you about that this morning?
No, I was not contacted.
Oh.
Despite Brian's explicit details about the crime, the officers were still curious about his reasons for doing it. They decided to probe him further, hoping he would provide some explanation to his criminal mind.
So, given what you've been thinking about and all the other things people have thought you wanted to be a serial
only if it brought me fame. For a while, I was willing to do anything, good or bad. That was years ago. And so I was willing to do anything, whether it be good or bad, just to gain notoriety, fame, influence.
Did he see you?
No, he was not woken up until I pulled the sheets back.
I know this is going to be really fast. You pulled the sheets back.
And
before you stabbed him, did he see you?
No. And I pulled the sheets back, I get on him, like a knee, and then stab him, and he wakes up. He's, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah.
And I think you stabbed him anywhere besides that. I know you said the neck a lot of times. How many times do you think?
No. I was going until he stopped.
Okay, how many? Just your best idea how many times?
30 or 40.
Okay. You said the neck. Besides cutting his arms off.
Well, actually, it was a general assault. I was mainly targeting his neck because that's the most vulnerable area. I was stabbing his head, anywhere in that general area. I stabbed his head multiple times.
How about his chest, his stomach?
His chest, I stabbed once through the ribs.
Which hand were you using?
Right hand. It was his right ribs, and I just went... I sliced open his belly, carved up his leg. Not like I made several slices at his leg.
Why did you do that?
I was just doing everything I thought of at the moment. Then I cut off his head. I gave him a Glasgow smile.
What's that?
A Joker smile.
Why were you doing that?
I suppose it was a frenzy. I was so excited, so rushed up on adrenaline every day. It was just, woo! And I paused and he said, "Why are you doing this?" And I said, "I've been wanting to do this for a long time."
So let's talk about before you were sure he was dead. Where else did you stab him before he was dead?
Nowhere but the head and neck.
Okay. When did you stab him in the chest?
After he perished.
Okay, and how did you know he perished?
He let out a final gasp.
Okay.
And he wasn't fighting later on. He was losing too much energy, blood loss. And he just finally gasped, and I needed to make sure, peace of mind, so I decapitated him, partially as for the hell of it.
So let's try to go step by step. You said you stabbed him in the neck and the head while he was alive.
Yes, I paused. We had a conversation where he said, "Why are you doing this?" And I said, "I felt like doing this for a long time." I continued. He died, deceased, whatever you want to call it. And then I stabbed his ribs, opened up his belly, sliced his leg multiple times.
Okay.
De-robed him, and then decapitated him, removed his hands, his joints.
Did you derobe him before or after you opened his belly?
After I opened his belly.
So you cut through his clothes to open?
No, I lifted up his shirt and just...
Okay. Which way did you go? Like a deer this way or like this way?
No, this way across his belly.
Okay. So you didn't see his heart or anything?
No, he was very thin. I thought about taking out...
What else do you think you saw?
What do I think?
Internally, what did you see?
I saw his liver, his large and small intestine, and that's it. Some of it was yellow. I was thinking about taking out his heart. I was thinking about crushing the ribs and disemboweling him entirely.
Okay. Did you disembowel him at all, or just cut him open?
I cut him open. Organs spilled out by themselves when I was dumping him.
Anything else? Did you take anything besides his head? Like anything internally?
No.
And how did you know it was his liver? I mean, you ever go hunting, or how do you know it's somebody's liver when you open them up?
It's dark, purple, brownish.
Okay.
It's large up here. I just knew it was a liver. I've taken anatomy and physiology, so I knew it was his liver.
That makes sense. I was just curious if you've ever seen one before, you're just guessing, or how you know?
I've seen some.
In the concluding moments of the interrogation, Brian finally told the officers his reason for committing such a heinous act. As expected, his reason provided no justification whatsoever for committing the crime.
I was planning to maybe keep a finger.
Okay. You haven't got that far yet.
No.
Why finger?
It's small. Not that much space. It won't smell that much.
Makes sense. You know, Brian, I have to ask, a lot of people that we have talked with,
They're silent.
Wow, or they're just not as well spoken as you are, to be honest with you. You're very articulate. You're very articulate.
I think I'm bad with words.
No, I actually think you're really articulate. And you talked about you were just kind of in a bad space that night.
It was, yes.
Okay. Why were you in a bad space?
I didn't take my medicine, and plus for years I was wondering what murder would feel like, because read Ted Bundy and the Zodiac, they all say murder is the best feeling in the world. So I'm like, I'm going to try that. So for some time I had been wondering when it would happen. I always knew I would be in this building, whether it was as a criminal or a police officer.
So to see what it felt like, what did it feel like?
It was intense. It was a rush of adrenaline. My whole body was shaking. Not like out of fear. It was like... It wasn't fear. It was just pure... What's the word? Excitement, I suppose. Not excitement as in joy, just excitement as in increased heartbeat, sweating, that type of thing.
Like an adrenaline jump?
Yeah. Although I wasn't breaking a sweat killing a guy. It was quite easy.
Well, did you enjoy it or not enjoy it?
Did I enjoy it? I don't know. Sort of neutral of the whole thing. I didn't enjoy it, but I didn't hate it. If I go back that night, I wouldn't have done it, knowing what it felt like, knowing how this will all turn out. I wouldn't have done it.
What did you think it was going to feel like?
I thought it would be the best feeling in the world.
You said you didn't feel much of anything.
Excitement.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But other than that, no.
Well, let us step out and figure out where we're going next, okay?
While Brian didn't seem to care about how his actions had affected his victim or those around him, his distraught father, on the other hand, expressed fears and concerns about what his family's lives would look like after the story gets out.
I don't know what's going to happen now. I don't know how we got to get some kind of advice or find out what to do. Or if she has her own business here, and I have my own business, and I carry the same man's name as my son.
Right.
And now it's going to be all over the paper. Brian Cody killed somebody. Right now, we can't do anything.
Well, and, you know,
we can't go anywhere. I'm not working anymore. She can't have any more kids anymore. Everything's over. It's all done now. It's over. Our lives are totally over.
Brian Cohey was found guilty of homicide and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.